see. All right. So now go back so you can see the live. That makes sense. You press your back button.
Oh, so I see it like on the page, you mean?
Yeah. And then I'll play this. There you go. And your computer's muted as well.
Flawless, isn't it?
Oh, God.
We good? We good?
Gucci, baby.
Oh, let me mute it. All right.
Shit. So now there's a random ass video up and they don't know what the fuck's going on.
Ring, 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 ring. I gotta lock this chair. There we go.
Fat folk. We live, baby.
Hello. Coming
This
live from the fucking dungeon.
fucking dungeon, Mike. We originally were gonna do a reaction video to like the Super Bowl commercials, but that camera actually cut off too, by the way. But I could just cut from here. I don't give a fuck. But
Is that the camera you kept saying that was cutting off?
Yeah, and actually Corey's camera that I borrowed cut off too.
What camera is recording right now?
The
My webcam?
yeah, your webcam. Ours isn't now though. Like the
All right.
Sony.
We're good.
You good?
Yeah, we're chilling.
With that? All right, cool. Well, I mean, we'll start off, man. We'll just fucking react to some fucking Super Bowl commercials, or we can fucking talk about some sports too. We're doing the damn thing.
Whatever you want.
Start sharing the stream. I ain't even post on it. See,
Yeah. Hold on. Let me
real quick. Go ahead, do what you're doing. But
you can talk.
do you see how like fucking difficult this shit is? Look, like we all did all this shit, right? And I still have to share the fucking Instagram, let people know we're even live. It's a fucking doozy.
I'm about to share this to like hundreds of thousands of people. So
we'll see if they come, mate. We'll see.
I mean, I doubt anybody's gonna watch because they don't care. But
we got 2 people in the motherfucking building. What up, though? One of them's probably you, though, huh?
Yeah, probably.
That's hilarious. I'm sharing right now to Instagram this live from the Speakeasy page. I don't even know what I share, like the thumb. Is that what I do? What up to whoever's watching, man? If you guys are in the building, say what up. This is a terrible thumb, by the way. You rushed me. It's not your fault. It's my excuse. Stream ownership. That's why I try. Man, for shit. I'm just gonna say we live, link in the bio. But there's a lot that fucking goes in this shit. I'm glad you're here to witness this.
Oh, what up, Josh?
Do you appreciate me a lot more now? We live, baby. What up, though, Josh? Hey, Josh, if you're still here, man, I got a question. Podcast on shrooms. Look.
Plot twist, that's the real Steve-O, and he's on shrooms as well. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, my man, Baby Hawk.
It's funny. Hey, Josh. So I saw your post earlier about the Bam Margera getting kicked off for Jackass, and I was going to comment on it, but I didn't want to.
Who talking about?
Yeah, Bam got kicked off of the filming of Jackass. Like they said,
I didn't know they were filming another Jackass.
Yeah, filming another Jackass. But Josh, I think it's because he broke his sobriety, bro. And I don't know if you saw on Instagram last night, but he was like posting like a ton of videos about him just shitting on the Jackass crew members.
Well, that's probably why, not because he probably was drunk at the same time.
No, he broke his sobriety, but he was like high on who knows what. He's probably coked out, drunk. So yeah, that's what happened from my understanding, or at least from what I can gather.
Well, that's a lot. Did you see the what he said? Got some sports talk happening right up my alley. Shout out to Mike Harris, motherfucking building.
Sports. What's a sport?
Sports. Maybe Hawk said, bro. I wonder if there's a way I could have Hawk join without it being like a mad fucking echo.
I don't know.
I did want to ask Josh though, because I think is Josh a Tom Brady fan or no?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is.
Josh. Oh, he's a Jordan. He's a LeBron guy too.
Is he?
Yeah, Josh
LeBron guy.
He was gonna name his son LeBron.
Josh Ward?
Yeah.
Or Josh Valley. Both of them?
Josh Valley for sure.
Damn.
Bro, I would love for Josh Valley to have a beautiful white little baby.
He's gonna
name him LeBron.
Joshua LeBron.
Yeah. No, just LeBron. Just a white kid named LeBron make my fucking
LeBron Jr.
Bro, how funny would that be? Josh would do that shit too.
He just said LeBron James III.
Yeah.
Because there's already a junior.
If anything, we know for sure the middle name is gonna be LeBron, right?
Something, man.
Something like that. We would do some reactions to some Super Bowl commercials. Everyone's questioning about the shroom thing. Not everyone. I say like we got a bunch of fucking people in here. It's not the thing. But Baby Hawk wants to know: are we off the shits?
Not a we thing. Not a we thing.
We ain't friends with this motherfucker. But somebody in this room on something, okay? I ain't gonna say who.
I'm on some some good old fashioned H2O.
You snitching without snitching, man.
I didn't snitch, bro. How do they know there's not somebody like right in front of us?
Yes. If only you had a green screen with mushrooms in the background. Yo, you gotta do that shit.
I can't do it. I have to do it for my PC. I don't have Streamlabs on.
Yeah, that was my one guess as of why I understand, but at the same time, just makes me mad. What question, E? Shit, bro, I wanted to ask you, man, because we had this debate last night with me and my boy Sean, because Brady won his fucking 7th ring. I hate to fucking admit it. He's definitely in the conversation of GOAT, but the other person who's in the conversation of GOAT, like, is Jordan, right?
Talking about greatest athlete of all time. You can't. I mean, dude, we don't have time for this, bro.
I mean, like, we got time, dog. That's what we
don't have time for this, bro.
We keep it real. We ain't working. Shit. I mean, we're kind of working now. Am I crazy to think Tom Brady is old as hell, or am I thinking of a different one? Mike, you are absolutely right. This motherfucker, 20 years in middle school, bitches had pictures of him in the locker room. I mean, their fucking locker. He is a handsome fella. That's why I hate him. That's another reason I hate him. Fuck you, Tom Brady. The perfect jawline, fucking dimpled chin. Fuck you, bitch. Sexy ass wife.
Non-receding hairline ass.
Yeah, still got hair ass. Fuck you, Tom Brady. But no, yeah, this nigga really been winning that fucking long, man. It's kind of crazy.
It's been a Trade Stafford.
That's funny as fuck. Benjamin Fall always in the streams, man, clowning, dropping facts.
Who's Stafford?
Who the fuck's that guy?
Yeah, my quarterback.
Brady is the almighty GOAT. Goated beyond goated. Damn, man.
Josh, I think it's time to take a nap, brother.
I think
you're working nights.
I can't argue. That's what I'm saying, though, Josh. Because this is an argument. You just made two fucking valid ass statements. They're both GOATs, right? But who's the ultimate GOAT? Is Brady greater than Jordan?
If we're going to talk GOATs, I mean, I'm going to throw a curveball. Serena Williams is the greatest athlete of all time, based off wins.
Come on, dog. GOATs got beards. Bitches ain't growing. I mean, it's 2021. I guess. But.
Clickbait. Easy from Speakeasy sexist. Clickbait.
Yeah, sexist against fucking.
Clip it and chip it. Clip it and chip it.
Identify as fucking goats. Come on, bro. You can't have a lady goat. Like, I'm thinking goat. I'm thinking like something you don't want to fuck with. Like I would literally. I'm not gonna say that.
No, I get it.
How old is he now? Tom Brady's 43, right? I'm pretty sure he's 43.
Yeah, 43 because 43.
Man, baby Hulk. Yeah, somebody in the room is off the shits. We were gonna react to Super Bowl commercial lives too, but we see y'all in here too. What up though, Josh? So you threw a curveball, Serena Williams. Did you mean that? Like, or is that just fucking like just
no, bro? Like, so like it's the thing when you have a GOAT conversation, like there has to be criteria, like based on those conversations, right? And if it comes down to wins, if it comes down to championships, like she's ultimately in that. At the end of the day, if you look at her accomplishments, bro, like I literally just saw a stat the other day, and I forgot. I think it was comparative to Tom Brady in like total wins, like career wise. Mm-hmm. She had like 362 total wins. He had like 330 something, and then it was based off championships and shit. But like then seeing on Mike's classifying gender.
Don't do that.
Hold on, go back to Josh's comment real quick.
Which one?
The one he just did. The one underneath Mike's.
Well, real quick before I get to that though, because Benjamin did comment too. I want to get it. He said Ben be getting at me when I don't read his comments though. He said when I was a youngster when Brady was drafted, not paying a mortgage, and he's still getting Super Bowl rings. That's facts.
Same.
But what Josh said, he said this year Brady joined a new team, went to the playoffs where he beats Breeze and Rodgers. Then they beat Baby Goat in the Super Bowl. Goat.
So like, all right. So I saw something like early on when he was in the playoffs. It was like, I think we talked about this actually. It was like Tom Brady is the GOAT. He joined a random team and won the Super Bowl. And you know, like you're joining a team.
It's a great fucking team.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's my point. It wasn't like a random team, bro. He joined a team with one of the most explosive offenses from a receiver position or receiver standpoint. He joined a team that was already had a great coach, and a phenomenal defense. And it's not like he just joined fucking Lions and won the Super Bowl, right? He joined a team that was
that's like
so do it
1,000%. There's that, and this because this is shit I hate though. When like in a way it's true. He did beat Breeze, he did beat Rodgers, but like his defense fucking like beat. You know what I'm saying, like,
and that's my. And we can talk about GOAT today, and I don't really want to get into the GOAT debate and why I don't think Tom Brady is that person. Is like throughout every Super Bowl, besides this one, which the defense obviously helped tremendously. Like the the margin of win was only like 3 to 7 points. I think like almost every Super Bowl that he played in, and majority of the times when he lost, for example, against like the Giants, he didn't show up, right? Because I think he only put up like 14 points against the Giants. Like the defense kept him in the game. I think they won like 19-14 on that David Terry.
Well, the thing for me is like you look at this Super Bowl, the Chiefs scored 9 fucking points. Tom Brady was on the defensive end, holding what arguably like one of the most explosive offenses in the NFL history to 9 fucking points. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and they had multiple opportunities with turnovers and stuff to capitalize.
And that's where like if the conversation's like him or Jordan, I'm going Jordan just because he's more hands on in the championship. He's playing offense and defense. You know what I'm saying? He's playing on both ends of the floor. I'm not saying Jordan's my GOAT per se, but if those keep saying like that, I'll give it to a basketball player. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If now Brady had dominating performances like you're speaking to, like the numbers with it, then but that's not exactly
like this past Super Bowl. I think was his most impressive offensive performance, and that's only because the defense had the put him in great field position the entire time.
So Josh responded. You said, so to make a great point, many people can't grasp championships are a team accomplishment. 1,000%,
100%.
At the end of the day, chips can't determine a GOAT. LeBron James over Jordan, if that's the case.
Well, and that's been my argument too, because I was, people always, use the GOAT argument with championships to Tom Brady and to everybody else, and then people argue the LeBron James GOAT argument and the Michael. If it comes down to championships, then like there's the Bill Russells of the world, then that turns into an argument. Well, Bill Russell's playing against guys who had full-time jobs outside of basketball, so like there's really like a never-ending.
Motherfuckers are smoking cigarettes in the fucking locker room and shit.
Like you have to look at like individual like performances. I think at the end of the day, and like I just don't think Tom Brady's like that guy.
Ben says Serena had barbershops going crazy.
Fact.
For like a GOAT debate or for the back end, you know what I'm talking about?
All right, so this is the most.
Serena Catsuit 2004 was undefeated.
You gotta watch that.
I'm not aware.
Pull it up.
I pull it up. I'm pulling it up. Keep talking what you're saying though.
I was gonna say Mike just put up. I mean, that's such an irrelevant comment.
What's it?
He said, can Brady beat Michael in basketball and can Michael beat Brady in football?
That's fucking awesome. I mean, come on.
Michael, I think is an athlete. I don't know. I mean, try to.
I had this conversation actually with Sean. You know Sean, right? From New York.
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, Michael Jordan was still at like 50 or 60, however fuck beat the fuck out of Tom Brady. Would he not?
In basketball?
In a fight.
Oh, in a fight? Yeah, I mean, Tom Brady can't fucking.
Who would you rather fight right now? Like, you're cornered in a fucking, like, you're in that closet. You have to make it out. One of the two is there.
So Michael's what, 6'6", probably like 250 now?
Yes. Is this cat suit Serena, by the way? 2004 cat suit.
Yeah, 2004. There's no fucking question. Like,
it's Tom, right? Yeah, that's who you'd rather have the fight.
I would beat the shit out of Tom Brady.
I feel like I'd Spartan kick Tom Brady.
I would literally hit him in his kneecap.
I feel like I could insult him and hurt his feelings out the way, almost. Yeah, he's an emotional guy.
You have a butt chin.
Yo,
your dad's your hero? Well, I didn't have a dad.
Yeah, you know what? Exactly, Tom Brady. Fuck you. You had your dad in your life? Fuck you, Tom Brady.
Floyd Mayweather. Benjamin said Floyd Mayweather years ago.
I didn't even see the comments because I'm looking at now. This is this the cat? This is not the cat suit. This kind of looks like out the joint suit a little bit. It was still rocking that bitch. Goddamn. You know this one not as flattering though. I'm gonna keep it real. The face in this photo.
What do you mean, bro? Looks like she just let out a nasty ass fart and she's smelling it for the first time.
This is the nasty ass fart reaction.
No, that's like okay. Did I fart or did I shit?
That's a good point. That is the reaction to this. Yo, she Serena. Goddamn. All right, we don't get into all that. We on Facebook. This is a family show. It's fucking literally titled on shrooms, but yeah, I think GOAT conversation ends at I feel like still Jordan, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know, man. Mike Harris, when you made me laugh. What'd you say?
I don't remember.
Oh, it was the dad. Probably the dad.
Oh, the dad thing.
The dad joint. It's true. Fuck Tom Brady.
Well, Mike, there's a video of Tom Brady. Like a reporter asked, or it's a kid asked Tom Brady who's his hero, and he teared up saying like his dad or whatever.
Yeah. I'll pull it up.
So it's it hurt me.
It was like a literal. It was pure though. Like that shit. I won't lie.
It was wholesome for sure.
Really kind of trippy to like what I mean. I guess it's dope though too. I don't have a dad to understand. Sorry, Dad, if you're watching, but come on, nigga, where you been?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm playing kind of not really.
is what it is.
All right, here goes the video. We go.
I don't even want to see it. It's gonna make me cry.
I can't hear it.
Who's my hero?
There we go.
It's a great question. Well, I think my dad is my hero because he's someone that I look up to every day.
Sorry.
My dad. I'd say my dad represents his feelings.
See? It would be over right there.
Because he's
It was the dad joint where he
dad.
just.
And I'm a dad, and
Cry, bitch. Cry, you little bitch. No, I'm playing.
This is your goat, Josh?
It's your fucking goat. This is your king.
Okay. When's the last time you saw Peyton Manning cry about his dad?
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah. Good point. Who's that guy? Who the fuck was that guy in the stream just now? We still trying to figure out the stream shit, man, but oh shit, this is still playing.
All right, perfect.
No, it's not. I mean, no, he a bitch.
It's tough, man.
I'm a dad. No, I'm not crying. That's not something I'm doing right now. So yeah, he a bitch.
I'm about to be a dad. But so listen, so
You're crying that day.
So here's the thing, and this could be a weird perspective for a lot of people, especially if you don't understand. In my true opinion, you guys are probably gonna look at me fucking sideways. The greatest athlete of all time is Tiger Woods. And the reason I say that is golf is the hardest fucking sport in the world. And to be competitive for that long and to own that sport for as long as he did and literally change the game. Because it's completely individual, bro. And you're about to laugh. That's fine. Danny, should we play the fucking clip? You trying to hit a golf ball?
We can play that, but the reason I'm laughing, I'm doing the closet scenario, and now I'm adding that guy to the mix.
Huh?
I'm adding Tiger to the mix, like of your pick to get out of the closet. Like, who would you rather fight? Is Tiger?
Between who?
Who would you rather fight, Tom?
Tiger. Oh yeah, for sure. Tom Brady.
Isn't that weird? Tom Brady's
Tiger's half black.
We just don't even respect Tom at all.
And he was athletic, bro. He in his prime, Tiger was pretty fucking big athletic dude.
7 rings later, we still don't respect this man.
No, I respect him, ultimately, but
we still whip his ass.
Like greatest athlete of all time. It's so hard to fucking that's an argument that'll obviously never be like a proven thing.
Sure, opinion. I never want to hear it from the perspective of someone who owns that person's jersey too, because they they throw all logic out the door at that point. Oh, it's people like that, man. Yeah.
It'd be like a random ESPN stat. Yeah, well, Tom Brady has the most passes over 2.5 yards when the wind's blowing 33 miles per hour to the northeast.
Yeah, and that qualifies.
That was a real stat.
That was real nasty. Got some of that water.
What are you doing?
Vitamin C. Someone in this room's on shrooms.
Somebody get this man a fucking orange juice. But no, it's tough, man. And you definitely can't compare basketball to football either. At the end of the day, football is like fucking heavily rated team sport. Basketball is a little more influence over one person. Golf, completely individual. Tennis, completely individual. I mean, there's Michael Phelps, bro. Like, there's fucking it's fucking tough, dude.
No, that's a good point, because I always think back to
like Floyd. I mean, Floyd, that's impressive. Although he didn't fight the people he should have fought in his prime to really solidify that. That's my beef with Floyd. Like, I was always a Floyd Mayweather guy, and to not fight fucking Oscar and Manny and fucking the GOAT in their prime, like fucking Canelo, that's just a waste for you, bro. He was smart. He was picking and choosing fights, getting paid, but it's tough.
Oh yeah, because I fucking never lost. You know who that's homage to? This man.
It's easy. Speak easy, baby.
Hear it. How sad. But when he's talking about fucking facing Jordan, never lost.
Oh yeah, never lost.
What the fuck was I about to say though? Oh no, the athlete thing. It is like all around, because like you made a good point, Michael Phelps. And I remember, I think I was young as fuck, but I watched Dwayne Wade enter a fucking charity tennis thing. And at that time, Dwayne Wade to me is like fucking like the shit. He's flash. He can do anything. Looked like a fucking buffoon out there, bro. Like
you know me, like I'm pretty good at like every sport, like generally speaking. Tennis is something I've never fucked with. Like I've tried.
Yeah.
I just never I never gave it like a fair shot either. But like that shit's hard. Like golf fucking hard.
No.
Golf is very, very hard. I'm an avid golfer. It's fucking
my fucking mom's watching. Oh my god.
It's tough, bro. It's and like your athletes who like play multiple sports like appreciate it a little bit better, I think. Like when you look like baseball, like you have like the fucking
I feel like you never know until you try it too.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
And obviously, we've never played like at the highest level. Like I've played collegiate sports, but like the difference between college, the difference between high school and college.
Do you remember scrimmaging against who was it? He ended up going to Michigan. He played
it was
Devin Gardner.
No, Devin
right?
Gardner.
Yeah, and I was gonna fucking sack this man.
Yeah. He threw this guy off like a fucking baby.
Ran out of bounds with me.
Yeah, like little
I'm a
drag.
big boy.
Fucking yes. Danny was getting dragged on the field by fucking Devin Gardner.
My all football dreams, like it went with me outside that. And
So like it's so tough to like even think about GOAT conversation.
Who out of all athletes is most like athletic? You can go position wise too, like you're talking about cornerback in NFL or
who's the most athletic? Like who I think is the most athletic person of all time?
I mean, you can go that route. I'm talking about just in general, sport wise. Like, who can like be multifaceted if they were to dabble into other sports? What sport? Deion Sanders.
Yeah, he played.
Yeah,
he played professional baseball. He did very well in baseball too. He's not like a Michael. Like I mean, Michael made. He was technically a professional athlete in baseball. He was in the AAA for Chicago. I think he played maybe 1 or 2 actual major league games. Then tried to like he had opportunity to get a professional offense.
Who did?
MJ.
Oh yeah, he was bad at golf. Wasn't he like terrible at golf?
He's not bad. He had an opportunity to play to like try out to be a pro essentially. That could have just because his name.
Yeah,
but it's
If you guys are watching on Facebook and shit too, if you guys are watching Facebook, and like you don't hate us, just hit that share button.
Yeah.
Help us out. That'd be super fucking dope. But what about like I guess it's different for
but I mean Bo Jackson
wise as well.
Calvin Johnson. Calvin wanted to play baseball.
Calvin was really good at baseball from what I remember.
There's a lot of like dual like professional sport athletes. Jim Brown.
I wish. Is it against their contract to do it? I'm not 100% sure, but like
Russell Wilson.
Yeah, Russ and Kyler. Like, are they allowed? Like, I know they go.
Russ played.
He played an actual game or just like preseason? Like
he did spring training.
Yeah.
At that point, you have to choose because you'd forfeit one or the other, like salary wise. Like you wouldn't get paid essentially
for that year. Like voided.
No, like
you're sued for like the rest of your contract.
No, you could technically. I mean, back in the day, there was dual sports.
That's what I'm saying. Like, open it back up, baby. Let's see this shit.
I think a lot of it has to. I mean, I don't know if that's something we could look into, but I think a lot of it has to do with like injury worries. But like, if you miss a game, that's a game check. You're not. That's a week check. You're not getting. That's fucking.
What? Because Kyler was drafted, right? MLB.
Yeah.
What round?
First round, I think.
Bro, that's it. First round.
First round, yeah.
First round, multi sports.
Tim Tebow, bro.
Steve-O keeps asking about the shrooms. Too many questions, man.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, man.
We had a pizza with fucking.
Yeah, way too many questions, Steve-O.
What
are you looking up?
I'm looking up when Kyler was drafted.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's first round.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look it up too. I'll race you because you're slow. I'm just kidding.
I could be wrong.
But no, I'm pretty sure. No, yeah, I think so too. But we'll so Oakland Athletics. What round?
I don't know.
I'm not seeing it here either. He opted out of the MLB draft.
9th overall, 2018, when he was still in college.
Wow.
Yep. 9th overall. Because at that point he was truly undecided what he was going to do.
Yeah.
Because everybody was saying he was undersized. Blah 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 blah. Then he had a great next year in. I'm
listening.
I mean,
that's it.
I mean, Kyler's up there. Like he's small. I don't know, man. It's tough.
Kyler Murray was the only player to get drafted top 10 in 2 sports. This is Kyler. Watching Patrick Mahomes on Super Bowl Sunday, though, I feel like that motherfucker could throw a baseball.
Was he a dual sport guy?
Yeah, his dad was in the MLB.
That doesn't mean he is, all right.
I mean, I don't know if he can. Yeah, I don't know if he like because I don't know if I want to flex like that. I was speaking with someone yesterday who was talking about their son, and he can play both sports, but he wants him to focus on this one, baseball, because I had injuries and whatnot in football. So maybe
baseball is a longer road though. Like for example, like Chad Ross Kelly, like he didn't do professional baseball because it's such a, like if you're not taking early, you get like you go undrafted or you go late, like the road ahead is so fucking long. You waste so many years of your life in like the minors.
That's facts. We had I can't think of his name right now. I had him on the show though. He plays for the fucking. I'm trying to think the team he plays for, the Reds, but he's on the like,
yeah. I remember
minor.
his name, but I know you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, there's fucking like
Single A,
Small-
double A.
Yeah, I did not know that shit, man. That's
There's like the Utica Unicorns. That's like even lesser than that. That's what. So
blows
Chad
my fucking mind.
Chad was talking to, I think, Florida.
Get the fuck out of here, Devin. Is this true? You see this? Patrick Mahomes got
Yeah,
drafted.
he
to
did. Yeah, like late, like he
him
didn't-
or his dad?
no,
Because his
him.
dad put him up.
No,
What?
Yeah, they wasted a draft pick on Pat.
I mean, I want to see
I
him in a
remember
Tiger jersey. That'd be dope.
I remember that now. He was like a 10th round pick or something, 9th round pick. I thought it was late.
I would. That'd be some shit I hang up. Mahomes in a fucking Tigers jersey. I mean, fuck, I'll just make one. Yeah, fuck it.
Well, yeah, I remember that now, Devin.
Let's. All right, I have a question too, real quick, because you're here now. But what do you hang up? I mean, Kobe obviously got to be the back of the jersey, but like, I like the front. But you got to know it's Shaq. But do I hang up the front of the jersey or the back of the jersey?
Probably the back.
Yeah.
Probably
But the logo, like the throwback, is like the way you want to look at, right?
I mean,
If only the real ones know who it is.
true. You can keep it. I mean, whatever.
Play it by. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, everybody knows that fucking the number 10 Pistons jersey should be Dennis, right? Everybody should know that.
Yeah. Who else wore it? Greg Monroe.
Yeah, but that's
Isaiah was 11.
That's a throwback, boy.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Got Tayshaun over there too. Shout out to DJ D-Tiz. Donated that one to the room. Haven't got it hung up yet, but I will. Definitely will. Barry Sanders could dunk easily at 5'8". I believe it's on YouTube. It is on YouTube.
Huge. I mean, any running back should be able to. They're so explosive. They should be able to. Do it.
My bad. I'm messaging Luke G. You can fucking keep.
You're good. You're good. I don't. You would think any NFL running back should be able to dunk realistically.
Really?
With how much they can fucking squat and deadlift, they're so explosive, man.
Is that what? I could do that. I got big ass legs. I squat and deadlift a lot of fucking weight. I can dunk a basketball.
Yeah, I mean, Danny. We're
Some
talking
extra
about
pounds on me, I guess too. Well, yeah. Look at this. Does this not look like a fucking dildo in this thumbnail right now?
That's a little weird.
I'm gonna put it on the screen for everybody to see, so
That's a little weird.
they're not like fucking like whoa.
Be back in a second.
He was like, that was a little weird. Look at this shit. Look at this thumbnail. It's funny too because Joe Rogan's face makes it. And when he just dipped out, he said he's really upset about the conversation and how it was going. Not playing. I think he went to go take a doogie. Patrick Mahomes drafted by the Tigers coming out of high school. That's crazy, man. That's wild. What video was I about to put on though? I think I was gonna put on Barry Sanders dunking. I don't want to see that. Oh hell no! This video is 53 minutes long. Get the fuck out of here! Come on, man. It's got to be like a fucking 30-second video of it. Do you think YouTube would kick me off if I watched some Barry Sanders highlights? Hey, who is it? That's me. It's me too. You know, there's the only thing I can find. I've seen Barry dunk. I'm just mad at the video to watch it is an hour long. There's not like a fucking 10-minute clip of this, 5-minute clip even. It's crazy. They can't even hear this shit, actually. I apologize, guys. Let me reshare this. Would you go number 1 or number 2?
That would have been the fastest shit of my life, my friend.
I mean, you did leave your phone, no? Why? How is it not a fucking 5-minute video of this?
It's pretty loud, boy.
Man, how you ever listen to this music and like think like
this was like the shit back then?
That and like I was conceived to this shit. Like I wonder like you ever like listen to think like my dad was like in the corner of a room somewhere like dancing to my mom. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a your thought.
Okay, as a me thought.
So Michael Irvin?
I don't know. I don't know who any of these people are right now. There's a Karen. This music is wild though, bro. Yo, athletic build is nothing like Barry's. Don't matter how many deadlifts. Facts. Hey, whoever this is, I feel like I've seen your name before, Ron. I'm not 100% sure. Hit subscribe, man. Oh, what's up, pick Detroit Lions draft? Ooh, that's a good topic, man.
Devontae Smith.
Devontae Smith?
That's just what it is, bro. I mean,
Wait, bro.
that's what's gonna happen. That's what I'm saying. Like, regardless, like, not necessarily. Like, I don't think. So that's another thing too. Like, I don't think he's like a generational. Like, so taking a receiver that early, like, you look at the fucking, like, he's not gonna be Calvin. He's not gonna be Julio, right?
Okay.
Like, that's
well,
could be. I mean, we don't know, but like,
skinny boy.
Yeah,
skinny to be those boys.
It's what's gonna happen. They're gonna take a fucking receiver.
Nah.
They're gonna do whatever they can to help Jared Goff offensively, especially if Marvin Jones is gone, especially if Kenny's gone.
I don't think that's the case, only because the balls they shown in trading Matthew Stafford, and then I was looking at the Rams like draft history. Not really receiver heavy. The receivers they've taken have been like later rounds. I mean, I understand that you definitely make the case for a receiver, like 100%.
Like, if he's there, I think you just have to take that. Like, inside the top 10, I think you just take the best player available, right?
There's that too. There's definitely that. Who do you want?
I like Micah Parsons.
Bro, did you hear the shit that's been coming out about him though?
No.
Oh boy, about the booty stuff.
Oh no, I haven't heard none of that.
Oh man,
like, he likes the booty stuff.
I mean,
booty.
I don't know that he likes the booty stuff, but I know that there was a. I'll look at
like a chick came out and said something.
No, a dude, a teammate.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, then maybe we don't go with Micah Parsons.
Yeah, man. I got to look up for myself too, because I've never actually looked this up myself. I've only took speculations off YouTube.
He's just a AH. He's just a great athlete, man, and we need somebody in the middle of the field that's fucking athletic. We don't have that. We don't have anybody.
But I think Micah Parsons sexual assault. I don't even know. You stopped talking when I said that.
Sexual harassment. No.
Oh, you're trying to read the thing.
Yeah.
All right. So, is this the right thing to share?
I mean, sure.
You guys can just look at what
fucking public information is on Google. Like, it's not.
Yeah. A former Penn State football player says Coach James Franklin told him not to report fights. Penn State football coach James Franklin told a player not to talk to police following a fight with star linebacker in a 2008 incident that involved punching, choking, and a knife being pulled. Ooh.
Nothing about booty stuff.
Not a dick being pulled, a knife.
Sexual assault.
Where's that?
Next paragraph.
Okay. That's a weird looking guy. Just kidding. The accusation by now former Nittany Lion defensive back Isaiah Humphries is contained in a draft report that was part of the 2019 title. I can't remember. Where's the sexual shit?
Into a sexual allegations.
Oh, here it goes. Inquiry into sexual assault allegations in Penn State locker room. The document sheds new light on allegations that became public when Humphries sued the school early this year. The report, which does not include conclusions by investigators, contains interviews with dozens of football players, coaches, and staff. I'm trying to find where it relates to Micah Parsons.
Right there.
Humphries told investigators that after his fight with linebacker Micah Parsons, I'll zoom it in too for you guys to see. In March 2018, he met with Franklin in the coach's car outside the Lodge football building, according to the report. The investigator wrote, Mr. Humphries added that Coach Franklin came in and said, don't talk to the police because Micah is his start. Doesn't make sense. Is his start player and makes money. So if he gets in trouble, he's gone. Meaning Mr. Humphries would be gone. Am I reading this like a retard? Or is that?
It just sounded. Yeah, it was just. Yeah.
See, so I don't want to take too much from reports that fucking can't put English together.
Yep. So, like, I don't know. At the end of the day, we need an athlete in the middle of the field on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, he's an edge rusher.
He can play outside.
That's what he plays, I thought. I'm pretty sure he's an edge rusher now.
Like OLB.
Yeah. So I'm trying to like find some more validity to like that. You know, if I think, well, I mean, it's real, right? There's multiple websites.
Something happened, yeah. Something different happened. There's nothing, concrete. Like, this guy could have just been pissed off that he got his ass beat and said some shit, or Micah Parsons likes to rape his teammates.
Yeah, maybe that shit isn't true. Oh shit! Oh shit! We got my man Luke G in the motherfucking building. What up, Luke?
Hey, salute. What's going on?
Luke.
Oh, it's gonna be a problem.
Well, we could just
Oh, we straight. We'll be good.
Yeah, Gucci. What up, Luke? Can you hear me?
What's going on, man?
What up, man?
Man, listen, I'm sitting up here listening to y'all talk about this Michael Parsons, and I'm like, that ship is sailed. Y'all better pray to God we got better investigators that can prove that what they saying is not true. Otherwise, that ship is sailed. And plus, like I said, if you're getting him, and just me being me, you got to stay in a 3-4. I don't want him as my 4-3 inside linebacker. I just don't.
From my understanding, and I don't watch college ball, so I could be totally wrong. I'm admitting it right now. Isn't he an edge rusher? That's what he was told to me as when people talk to me about him.
He a linebacker. He's a playmaker.
Mm-hmm.
He's what Aaron Glenn talked about, getting somebody who make plays. And so when you look at him, if you put him in the 4-3, he better suits an inside linebacker. But in the 3-4, he reminds me so much of James Harrison, the way he bullies people when he rushes them, the use of power. He's a workout warrior and a junkie. But again, it's still confusing to me because most of our fans feel like Jared Davis can't cover, and I know Parsons can't cover. So if you're talking about taking him at 7, probably not gonna happen. And
The comparisons I've heard, and I'm sure they're way off, is Khalil Mack. And Khalil Mack's not really a coverage guy; he's a fucking go get him guy. You know what I'm saying? Like sick him.
So real quick, when you're talking, because I don't know if they can hear it too, but it's picking up on both mics. You just got to mute the other mic.
Okay.
So you just got to mute it when and then when he
just mute me. Probably I mean
me. You.
Yeah, and then when he started talking, he just unmute himself and you mute yours. It's just that's how, because I don't want you to have that feedback.
Yeah, has it been that way the whole show?
You know what? I only heard it a few times, but I didn't realize that y'all were like, I thought you just made it look cool as shit. I did. I thought y'all was using one mic, but you wanted it to look cool as crap. That's what I thought.
Oh, you thought he was faking the
a little bit.
Okay. Think I'm one of them?
No. But realistically, the Parsons thing is out the window because you gotta look at the draft and you gotta look at where we're picking. If we're picking 7th, they're taking somebody who could come in and help right now, not somebody who's not going to be able to come in and help next year. They want them right now. Now, if we trade back, you talking about taking somebody like a linebacker or something like that, cool. But let's say they stay at 7. There's a ton of linebackers who will still be there for us in the second round. A ton.
I mean, no, yeah, it's a ton of everything in the second round. The thing I think is if they're there at 7, and you can speak on this too, Mike, feel free to jump in, but I think if one of those quarterbacks are there, maybe that's the pick. But if not, I'm comfortable trading back.
No. Listen, Easy, you got what you asked for. Stafford gone.
Hey, Luke, that's not what I asked for. Listen, I want that rookie deal.
Listen, I understand it. But Denzel Washington said, you can't pray for rain and not accept the mud. That comes with it. And so what I'm saying is you wanted them gone, he's gone.
I asked for a rookie deal.
All I'm pointing out to you is this. At the end of the day, once he was gone and then they brought in Jared Goff, that quarterback thing to me died. I'm just saying.
But the thing is, us drafting a quarterback would be the most Lions thing to be done. Like that would be shoot ourselves in the foot.
It's the most
take
Lions
on a $24
thing.
million contract, draft a rookie. Doesn't make sense.
It don't. And I haven't even met Mike until now, but he's right. You already got the contract of Jared Goff on the books, and then on top of having Jared Goff contract on the book, you're going to add a rookie quarterback.
Do you want to win? Do you want to win though?
Okay,
you're not. How does a rookie pay Jared Goff $20 million?
How does a rookie quarterback? How does a rookie quarterback help you win now?
It's not winning now. We're not going to win.
Okay,
that's the reality.
And that's what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're not thinking how you're thinking. They're not thinking about winning later. They're trying to win now.
That's what they're selling you. That's what they're telling us. That's not the reality of it, though. And even if you're trying, you can still try to win now. You could. We have a piece there with Jared Goff, who I guess you can say you can win now with. That is yet to be seen and whatnot. But like, you can still prepare for the future down the line by taking a quarterback in the position to groom him for 2 years. It's what the Green Bay Packers have done. And it's been successful. As much crazy as
it's not what the Green Bay Packers did.
No, the Packers have done nothing but burn Aaron Rodgers his entire career.
They've
never drafted.
I'm talking about as a dynasty though. From the Green Bay Packers, when they had Brett Favre, what did they do? They pissed off Brett Favre, drafted Aaron Rodgers. Now the second coming to him.
But Brett Favre was older.
Jordan Love now. But in either way, though, you saying, yeah, Brett Favre is older. Jared Goff, he's not older, but he's not.
But
we're not building this team around Jared Goff. We're not building this team around a quarterback we're paying $20 million to. If he pans out, yes, but like, I don't know. I think
your own examples show why your thinking is flawed, and I'm gonna tell you why. In your example,
trying to debate.
I'm not trying to debate. I'm doing what Mike is saying. He makes sense, and all I'm saying is this: in your own examples, you talked about Aaron Rodgers being drafted with Brett Favre. The difference was they capped Brett Favre, right? They didn't trade him and get a quarterback replacement. They capped Brett Favre when they got Aaron Rodgers got up there in age. They capped A-Rod and drafted the heir apparent, which is what I wanted to happen. I said, don't get rid of Stafford, keep him, let him play out his contract, and draft your quarterback. That made sense. But now, what
we did make sense for sure. Clean up on the value. Now we have so much more prepared to win with, and we still have Jared Goff that he could sit under. I don't understand. Like that's the same thing. And if not, Jared Goff,
not the same thing.
To NFC Championship games.
It's not the same thing. You're talking about a guy who's 26 going 27, who's going to be a quarterback with 4 years left on his contract. Why do I need to pressure or force myself to now still draft a quarterback when I got a guy who's got 4 years left on his contract? It's not the same thing.
Well, let's keep it real, right? He was a throw-in.
He wasn't a throw-in. He was not a
throw-in, Luke.
Lord,
what came out, Luke? What came out last week? Did they not want to? Did they not ask for Aaron Donald in the trade?
They did.
Okay, so if Aaron Donald, if they asked for Aaron Donald and ended up with Jared Goff, did we want Jared Goff? No.
Trying to trade straight up for Aaron Donald.
Can you hear him, Luke?
No, go ahead. Say it again.
I said I thought they were trying to straight up for Aaron Donald. I thought they called on Aaron Donald alone straight up for Stafford.
Right, that's what it was. That's what I read. That it was supposed to be a straight up Stafford to you, give us Aaron Donald, because you got to understand, it's like going to the store. You go to Walmart, you put money in one hand, you get a receipt in the other. They had no way, of sending Stafford there without them giving up something to free the space up anyway. So they gave up a quarterback replacement, and we got the 2 firsts and the 3rd. But the reality is this: it's different because if you cap Stafford, you don't take a $19 million cap hit. You just keep Stafford, let him play out his contract. You got the backup learning, and boom, nobody cares. But the fan base keep asking for stuff and not realizing that what you're asking for is the problem.
I won't let you do it. No, Luke, you're just attacking people who want Stafford gone because you're a Stafford fan.
I wish that was the case. I do. I wish that was the case. But you know me, man. I go by film and logic, and it has to make sense. Like the idea of having Jared Goff and drafting a quarterback doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so there's no specifications that was straight up. I don't think that was the case, to keep it real. There's got to be more still, because, I mean, you traded. At that point, we need to make the room. I guess, no, maybe they do trade off. I don't know how much is being paid, but go ahead.
So my thing is, what happens if we, hypothetically say we take the best quarterback available at 7. Jared Goff pans out. We have him for the rest of his contract, and then what?
Well, no, 2 years. We have 2 years.
What if we resign him? What if he's doing well?
If he's doing well, we have a trade piece.
I don't know, man.
Mike, you arguing with a brick wall. It's not going to work, Mike. He is so hell bent on this idea that it's 2 years. But what Mike is asking you, listen. What Mike is asking you is simply put: if he come in here, if he come in here and light the world on fire, why are you now going to just let him play for 2 years? You got him for 2 more.
Luke, we've been over this. I did a whole video on it. You don't win when you're paying a quarterback that much damn money. And he wasn't the asset we sought out for in that trade. He's a throw-in. This is a 2-year project.
So why won't we try and moon him then?
There's no commitment on our end to keep him for 4 years.
So why aren't they trying to moon him?
The Lions didn't listen. Brad Holmes didn't sign him to that contract. You know what I'm saying? That's in the contract we inherited. There's no commitment on our end. He was just throwing with the deal for us to get what we got and get off Stafford. There's no commitment to Jared Goff other than that's being what I inherited. In 2 years' time, we cut him off and we're good to go. There's no dead money on his deal anymore. You'd have those 2 years. You groom your rookie quarterback, who's a top 10 draft pick, who should be panning out. If he doesn't, Oh well, I mean that's how drafts work at times with quarterbacks. You have Jared Goff for 2 years at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so that sets us up for 4 years of failure then potentially, or longer. So if we draft or if we draft a quarterback this year, Jared Goff does okay the next few years. We let him go. Our draft pick doesn't pan out. We let him play for fucking 2-3 years. That's another 5 years of the Lions being a laughing stock of the NFL. Then what?
Guess what, Mike? You have 2 first-round draft picks these next 2 years. It's worth the risk. You roll the dice on that, especially again, if you want to win, you want that quarterback on a rookie deal. And I did the video. I don't know if you saw it or not, but all those guys, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, the highest paid quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl were Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. Arguably the greatest. We'll have to admit it. However you feel about Tom Brady, whatnot. But you need to fill out the rest of your roster. You're not going to do that paying Jared Goff upwards of $20 million a year because he's not. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree.
And that's why you take that rookie quarterback.
We're still paying him though. We're still paying him 56.
Yeah, and he's going to be there. I'm saying like, and even this too. I'll pull it up. I think year 2 we cut him, and we're still only I think $5 or $11 million dead cap. We cut him after this year. So it's definitely plausible. It's definitely something that's been done to success. I love Brett Favre. I love Aaron Rodgers.
The thing is, you have to. I'm gonna take this out. You have to go like. You have to be 100% committed in either way you do it. Like it's either Jared Goff's our guy for the next 2 years. We don't draft a quarterback early, or we fucking try and get. He never plays a snap as a Lion ever, and we get rid of him for fucking literally anything now. Get that off our books. Then we go quarterback. Like you have to dive like, and I think either way, that's what's gonna happen because the new coaching staff, the new GM, everything we have in place. I think those are the kind of guys we have who like have to go fucking full speed. Like you can't, like I don't think we're not set up for success anytime soon, right? Regardless of what happens, if we take a fucking lineman, linebacker, receiver, whatever the case is, like we're not going to be good the next year or two, most likely, right? So like, why not try and just literally anything? Say fuck it, bring a rookie in here and just have Chase Daniels start the fucking first 6 games of the year because we're paying him a stupid amount of money as a backup.
No, because there's value in Jared Goff there's value in Jared Goff's experience, being to NFC championships, being to Super Bowl. There's value in that experience. That's if you want your quarterback to sit under somebody,
he just contradicted himself now. So
thank you. Thank you.
Oh, how the fuck am I contradicting myself? I want this rookie quarterback to sit underneath Jared Goff for 1 to 2 years. How am I contradicting myself?
Why?
What do you mean?
Why do you want a quarterback to sit underneath a guy who's a trial?
Because the guy that we're going to get at 7 isn't going to be the most polished guy. He's going to need to sit there. I don't want to throw a rookie in the fire if I don't have to, and we're in a situation where we don't have to.
Then why Trey Stafford? Why Trey Stafford?
What do you mean? Why? Because it's gone. It's the shit sailed.
No. Hold on. Wait. Listen.
No. Go ahead. Why Trey Stafford? We got 2 first-round picks and a 3rd this year. In a contract that we could be done with the same way we've been done with Stafford after 2 years.
But this is why he's saying you're contradicting yourself, though. Okay, this is why you're contradicting yourself.
Okay, I'm completely lost on that. Please explain that part.
Okay, you're contradicting yourself because your attitude, and he's right. He's saying that either they're going all in with Jared Goff or they're going to move on from Jared Goff, keep the money that you want to keep, and then turn around and draft the quarterback and let him sit behind Chase Daniels. But the overall theme that you're missing is if they are going to go on that route and we're not going to win nothing anyway, what's the point of trading Stafford? If all you wanted was for us to get a young guy in here that can sit behind the quarterback and learn, you could have just capped Stafford. You didn't have to take a $19 million cap hit. You didn't have stay with me. Hold on.
Picks in a 3rd rounder, get rid of Stafford. Give me a whole fucking day.
Right, but the most important part of that was the quarterback replacement, and that's the part that you're missing. You have a guy who's going to be 27 years of age with 4 years left on his deal, and once you did that, then the quarterback bet was off the table because if all you wanted was for is for the guy to sit, you didn't need to make a trade.
He was a throw-in.
He was not a throw-in.
That was the best deal on the table.
Listen.
Let's say he wanted Aaron Donald. Facts. They said no. Okay. Range where we got Jared Goff. Jared Goff was the focal point of that trade. We didn't sue out to get Jared Goff. Like, I think you guys are missing the whole point. There's no commitment to Jared Goff. He was a part of the trade, and he could be done after 2 years. There's no commitment.
There is a commitment.
There's not a commitment.
There is a commitment. The moment you took his contract, there was a commitment. The moment you took over that contract with them 4 years, there was a commitment.
There's not a commitment, Luke. We made a commitment to give it to Stafford, and that was the best deal for it. The commitment wasn't to Jared Goff.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Your view is flawed.
Hold on. The commitment was we have an asset in Matthew Stafford, who's valuable, and on the market, this was the best deal. We saw some of the offers that came out afterward. Would you have taken any of those over this? Over 2 first rounders and a third rounder?
I mean, the only one that was even close was Teddy, but I wouldn't want Teddy to start.
Do you know what I'm saying? This was the best deal. There's no commitment to Jared Goff and himself. The commitment was to getting rid of the asset in Matthew Stafford, who wanted to go.
Okay. So I understand that. I understand there's no commitment to Jared Goff, but like I said, if he comes in here and produces slightly, 9 games, 10 games, wins 8-9 games the next 2 years.
That's good.
Then what? We still cut him, and we have a rookie come in after we're rebuilding, or do we take somebody to help him out to win games? Like for example, like a fucking Chase from LSU or Devontae Smith. Like what are we doing to replace the guys we're losing this year? We're losing our 2 best offensive players, possibly
Good
3
point.
with AP. Even though AP is not fucking like ideal to keep for a long time, but like we're losing these huge pieces. And we're like Jared Goff. What?
Huge pieces. What do they accumulate to? How many wins were those? Those aren't huge pieces.
Okay, who are we going to throw the ball to?
You draft somebody. We're going to draft somebody.
Win late. Why wouldn't you take a fucking a pure talent like the two top 10 receivers that are there to give a shot to? I'm serious. Like what you're saying doesn't like we're just in the next 4 years we're going to be the same place.
Who we draft someone late? When was Antonio Brown drafted?
Late.
Tyreek Hill.
Late.
Those guys, you get those guys late. They're there late.
I think it's more of a for sure thing.
What? No, it's not.
Like then taking a quarter, like
especially with the receiver position, they're there. The receivers come a dime a dozen, man. You know what I'm saying? I just
listen.
Luke's been quiet. Yeah.
I think what Mike is trying to get you to understand is this. You tried to go in a direction to talk about he brings experience, right? But his best 2 seasons, which is really pretty much his best time ever in his career, came with top rushing attacks. And all Mike is asking you is, what in the hell are we going to get things that helps him succeed? Because whatever you get to help him succeed helps the quarterback you quote unquote want to succeed as well.
Yeah. What do you mean? We get him, Luke. How many first round draft picks do we have next year?
That's why you're not taking a quarterback this year.
But why didn't we need Jared Goff? We didn't need Jared Goff.
I'm telling. Look, that was the best deal on the table.
Like we could have just took the picks in the that's it. And
no, that's not it. That's not it. You got to trade. The cap has to make sense too.
They could have moved Jared Goff somewhere else.
No, the cap has to make sense for them.
I understand that. But if they move Jared Goff somewhere else, take on Matt Stafford.
It has to transact that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you just throw all the money, we'll take care of it later type thing. It has to, you know what I'm saying?
Like another team could have took on Jared Goff. Like there was somebody in the Lions organization was like, "Yep, no, we'll take Jared Goff off our hands." Like it wasn't like a Rams like, "Hey, take this." Like we sought after him. So yes, there was
because there's value in that too. Because you have the opportunity. There's a chance he works out. That's there. Other than that, 2 first round picks, 2 years he's gone.
2 first round picks that are going to be probably in the later 20s, possibly fucking 30, 31, because they're going to be a good team, right? We're not going to get a quarterback at 29 or 30.
Talk to him, Mike.
That's why you take the quarterback now. I don't understand.
We could have just said, fuck Jared Goff, figure it out.
We the trade.
Bro, we held all the cards. We had fucking a quarterback that 15 teams wanted. Somebody would have figured it out.
How you guys lost on this? Jared, there's no commitment to Jared Goff other than like it make.
Your mic died, easy.
Oh, I didn't unmute myself because I was hoping you could hear me. Oh, you muted too? Oh, so there's nobody talking.
No,
yeah.
Oh, well, shit. No, yeah, it absolutely makes sense. You have. Oh, let's get to some of these comments. Let me see what else thinks too after this though. But I'll read the comments. How about that? Because there's a bunch of them here. We're backed up. Here's the reality. Oh, that's me. This one. This opinion is just from outer space. He still don't get. We're not trying to win next year. We're Detroit Lions fans. That was good.
I think.
Right, so these comments back there. So, all right, but here's my thinking in it though.
Go ahead. Give me your thinking. I'm trying to pick it up.
And this is like logic. I don't understand how you guys are missing this here. If Jared Goff works out, perfect. It works out. And you have a rookie quarterback under him. Whatever you do with him afterwards, he's still a trade asset, top 10 pick. People, he don't want he's wanted. And even if not, look at the Alex Smith with Patrick Mahomes uprooting him, because talent shines, it shines, and we're fucking eventually he's a starter. Jared Goff or not, I don't think we're gonna win a Super Bowl. Jared Goff. If we do, then we deal with the situation down the road. But it's not often you're in a top 10 pick, and if one of these guys fall to you, you take it.
But there's other quarterbacks. Like, I don't think taking roster, but 7 isn't it. That was muted. I don't care.
Yeah, you're muted. Can you hear him, Luke?
Yeah, I hear him. I think y'all can just share that mic though that you got easy.
Can you hear him well? Oh, I gotta. Okay.
Yeah, just move it over.
Yeah,
I can hear him. But you know that's you got a Yeti, right? You just got to switch that thing in the back. The thing you see that button right there, and it switches it to where it shows like a thing, and that way it picks up all the sound from left to right and all around.
Oh shit.
Much better.
Is that better?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, how about this? Boom.
Yeah, that's better, right? You can hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. And I see what Dr. Detroit's saying, but like that would be the fucking like it would just be stupid. Just like
I understand why.
I don't know, man.
I understand.
It's just like I don't.
What? All right,
like,
let me ask you this: what are we gonna take at 7 is gonna change shit right away?
Offensive tackle.
We need offense. We need defense. We need skilled players.
Yep.
But
like quarterback, like right as of right now, looking at our roster, we have Jared Goff. We have a young quarterback who's somewhat proven himself. That's not the fucking biggest need right now.
No, not even close.
Like if Chase Daniels was our guy, then yeah, fuck, we need a quarterback, right? But like we just trick, bro. The thing
it's not if we're taking the best available player.
It's not going to be a quarterback at 7. It's going to be a reach quarterback. It's going to be fucking Mac Jones. It's going to be like
I'm not taking Mac Jones.
I know that's what I'm saying though.
No, hold on, yeah, because I have a list. It goes.
I said it's going to
Biggie,
be like a Mac.
Nas and Biggie. I take from Outkast, Data
Nas and Demi. So when they till I collapse, I know that one.
Yeah, till like everyone. It's Detroit on him, but it goes obviously Trevor, 2 Zach, 3. There's a
Kyle Trask?
No, not Kyle Trask. There's a third one. Who's the third one, Luke? Help me out. There's 4 guys in this.
Dude from North Dakota.
They're talking about Justin Fields is one.
Oh, yeah, Justin Fields.
Justin Fields, yeah, and then
you have at the Justin Fields you have Trey Lance.
If Lance fall, that's top 4. If those 4, if one of those 4 aren't there, no, fuck no, I don't want a quarterback. But if one of those 4 are there,
and I think that
you pull that fucking trigger, baby.
That top 4 is fucking terrible. We looked at
that's not terrible.
Trey Lance did shit. Has done nothing his fucking college career. What are you talking about?
What the fuck you mean? 28 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. That's something I'd like.
In one season, that's all he's played.
That's something I like to sit and mold. Only 20 years old.
Sit and mold, man. This is the most ridiculous thing.
It's not like you do. This is the NFL is hot on this guy. There's a reason why he's in this conversation. You know
but we don't have to talk about that.
I got my man Philly the podcast and the motherfucker. He talking about Trey Lance. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a talent. And yes, he needs molding, and that's why Jared Goff is that's why it's a perfect situation. You let him sit under Goff, who has experience. If he's ready to come out, he comes out, man.
They want you to slide the mic over towards him a little bit more. Yeah. Or you just slide up to your left a little bit easy. You should be straight.
Just put the boomer up.
Yeah. I mean, to me, like I said, I don't need to argue this because to me the logic don't make sense. I think what Mike is saying has more logic to it, and the logic is simply put: if you look at all the pros and cons to it, there's more cons to taking a quarterback at 7, right? Because the only real option now that you have at 7, that now that you got Jared Goff, is to trade the pick. That's your best offer.
Too.
And if you're not trading the pick, then quarterback is not your pick at all. There are other things you can take that helps you win now, including receiver and offensive line.
And Jared Goff's main thing is he wants to start fresh. Like he was excited about starting fresh in a new city. Us taking a quarterback early is not going to fucking motivate this man to do anything.
Jared Goff, you listen, we don't fuck about your feelings, nigga. Fuck you. You gone 2 years. We don't give a fuck for you, nigga.
That's silly.
That's not silly, man. It's not silly.
We have a guy we're paying $26 million a year the next 2 years for minimum.
And he's going to play.
And he's not going to play well if there's a fucking rookie quarterback coming in. He's not going to.
If he's not going to play well, then he's a bitch.
He's going to get paid then, regardless. That's the thing, bro. That's like it does not make. It'd be the most Lions thing for us to do.
Whoa,
bro, that's fucking silly. That's like us taking like
not a
running back after running back and not starting the fucking running backs.
Facts
every year.
That's the same thing at all. Stop. Time out. What other position do you sit and groom? Is there any other position?
Cornerback.
Cornerback happens because they're not ready.
We fucking have wasted multiple
running backs.
Taking them early. We've wasted a fucking ton of it. Dude, we drafted DeAndre Swift. He's supposed to be our guy, and we don't give him the fucking ball. Like, what is that? That's a Lions thing, bro. Drafting a quarterback would be such a fucking Lions thing to do. Especially
it's not. If you want to, so what's
so silly.
It's not so silly, bro. You sit and you groom them, and then you insert them.
You don't. Okay. Let me ask you a question.
You're not going to name me too many teams that won a Super Bowl paying quarterback $20 million. And that's
okay. Well, the reason you're not going to get that is because you got to think that a lot of these deals didn't start happening until now. So you're already talking from a slanted point. A lot of these deals wasn't like this back then. If you go back and you look at the deal that Tom Brady was on, it was 30-something million, if I'm not mistaken, that he won the Super Bowl on this year. And so you go through and you just look at the way it's set up. The teams who are winning and succeeding are able to run the ball. If you wanted the Lions to do what you wanted them to do, then instead of you putting out videos saying we need to trade him, you should have said that the Lions need to take a quarterback at 7, no ifs, ands, and buts, because we're going to be in position to take one of the 4 quarterbacks you like. He can sit behind him, let the contract expire. And then let's say, for example, because Stafford still had 3 years on this deal.
Okay.
So if you let Stafford play 2 years, then it's the same 2 years. Then if you want to trade him, you probably don't get 2 firsts in that. But the reason that the 2 firsts are so important,
that's where you lose the argument. You trade him not while he's valuable. And plus, he wanted to go.
Yeah, right. I understand he wanted to go. I get that. I understand, especially when he sit up there watching a press conference for the new head coach, and every fan in there is talking about trade Stafford. Like, what the hell? So I'm just pointing out to you that at the end of the day, that you got to understand is the player getting traded is one thing, but once they got Jared Goff, the replacement, it was over.
It's not over though. Like I said, it's a commitment.
It's over, bro.
It's not over, man. Because again, look, I mean, this comment right here. I didn't mean to leave it up here too, but Green Bay did it twice.
They didn't. Green Bay did something different. Green Bay kept their guys and then moved them over.
We have. What do you mean they kept their guys? We're keeping Jared for at least 2 years.
Listen. You're not understanding something. Jared was listen.
Keeping a guy, drafting a guy. That's the same shit.
Jared was traded to us. Nobody traded the fucking damn Brett Favre to them. They didn't trade Aaron Rodgers away, get another quarterback, and draft Jordan Love. Those are different scenarios.
He's still sitting. He's still
because they capped their franchise quarterback. What part are you missing? They never made a trade for the quarterback. If they trade Aaron Rodgers,
Luke, you're saying the difference is they kept the guy. We have a guy. We're gonna keep that guy for 2 years. That's the fucking guy. I don't see.
No, the difference is this. The difference is this. When Green Bay did it with Brett Favre, they did not take any cap casualties by doing it. They simply said, "We got Brett Favre. He's getting up there in age. We're gonna start getting our next Aaron Apparent in place." They did the same thing with Aaron Rodgers. They brought in. It's not the same thing. Why are you not understanding this?
But listen, Luke. I don't understand how you're not understanding. It's the deal. It was the best offer. We seen what was out there. This was the best offer we were going to get from Matthew Stafford, and part of that was taking Jared Goff. Now maybe we're smart enough to take Jared Goff, and this is my thinking. I mean, you guys. I don't know if you're on this.
Trading back and getting more picks.
There's a possibility for sure, but you know, if you end up taking your guy, he sits underneath the guy in Jared Goff, and he can groom him. Like,
if the Lions take a quarterback at 7,
not cap casualty because
it's a Lions move.
It's not a Lions move. It's a Green Bay move. Green Bay did twice.
Okay, listen, easy. Watch this easy.
Because it's not a Lions move because that's never been done before.
Easy. Let me ask you this.
Stupid shit is asking for a receiver. That's stupid.
Easy.
Regardless, it doesn't matter.
But you can get receivers late. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask you a question? Easy. Can I ask you a question?
I'm listening.
When the Green Bay Packers brought in Aaron Rodgers, what was the cap hit they took?
It was a rookie deal.
No. I didn't ask you that. I asked you what was the cap hit that they took.
It was a rookie deal, Luke.
No. Listen.
Am I missing something here?
Yeah, you are.
Are you trying to throw in the Jared?
No. Listen. Hear what I'm asking you. See, this is what happened when you get people in corners. They backpedal.
There's no corner, Luke.
All right, now answer the question.
Aaron Rodgers.
Answer the question.
The cap space for Aaron Rodgers, Luke. What the fuck?
Answer the question. What was the cap hit that they took?
You want?
What was the cap hit that they took when they took Aaron Rodgers?
Jesus Christ.
Who they took at 24, but what was the cap hit?
Fucking Christ. However much they paid Aaron Rodgers was the cap hit they took. I don't understand.
No, they didn't take no cap.
That's the literal fucking answer to your question.
They didn't take no cap hit, bro. They never traded.
Whatever they signed Aaron Rodgers to. But Luke, the cap hit doesn't fucking matter, Luke.
It do
You're still
matter
seeing
because
somebody behind a
hold on.
Luke, you're still seeing somebody behind a quarterback. What the fuck does the cat have to do?
What are the
with anything?
What are the scenarios?
I'm so lost.
What
in
are the
that.
scenarios that we're looking at here? Jared Goff starts next 2 years. We take quarterback sit. Hopefully he pans out when Jared Goff goes. We just throw him in to start, right?
Say it one more time. You said it really fast.
Your scenario, your scenario in your head of what you want to happen is to have us take hopefully a quarterback at 7, have him sit under Jared Goff for 2 years, and hopefully he can start and do well for us, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So what? Okay. So let's say. So what happens? And I'm just asking. I just want to hear your point of view. Jared Goff comes in. He does decent. He does well enough for us to keep him for the following 2 years of his contract.
Mm-hmm.
What happens to that? Now we have a guy we drafted who's never going to see the field in 4 years. What do we do with him now? Try and trade him?
Yeah,
but he has no value.
He has value.
The field.
He has.
Nobody
value.
knows what he's capable of, right?
What do you mean?
He's still.
He has value.
What's the value? We don't. Nobody knows.
What do you mean? There's so many backup quarterbacks.
How many?
Time out.
How many quarterbacks who have never seen the field got traded for something fucking of value?
Jimmy Garoppolo, Jacoby Brissett.
They both.
Jimmy Garoppolo played,
but they show in minimal showcases, right? But they didn't start a whole fucking season. Like those guys still trade, and there's still some hype behind them. Even Kirk Cousins played limited time and got a big ass game. Say, oh, we'll take the risk on him.
I'm saying, a guy, like, if Jared Goff is our guy,
you can fucking trade him. He's a top 10 quarterback.
What the hell is you smoking that easy?
What am I smoking? What the fuck? All right. Oh my god. How the fuck am I smoking?
So what do we get? What do we get? Like a 4th round?
Was Jimmy Garoppolo a starter when he was traded?
He started.
He started a game, right? But was he the starter of the team?
He played very, very well.
Right? Limited showcasings.
Like Matt Castle. Matt Castle did the same thing.
That's what this guy can be if Jared Goff pans out. But I'll tell you what.
If you don't stop
what
this
do you mean,
noise.
man, you don't stop. What do you mean? I'm sorry. If
this guy doesn't play,
he's going to play.
How? You got listen, Mike.
Especially if it's the guy I think it is. If it's Trey Lance, I think you're gonna see some trick plays. You'll see some field. Like Jared. Yeah, I mean, even that. If it's Trey Lance, yeah, you get a lot of shit like that. But you're gonna see him through preseason. I mean, there's opportunity that he gets. I'm saying that Jared Goff gets hurt. You're gonna see him. And listen. There's value around him now. You know what I'm saying? That's why these guys are fucking being drafted at top 10. And he's on a rookie deal.
Well, first of all, I think this season is like obviously with
second
and everything. Like
second of all, do you guys
limited showcases? This guy, like a lot of these guys don't have a fuck other than like Trevor Lawrence. Like these guys don't have a fucking college career. They've played one season because of COVID. Some of them played fucking 6-7 games, and you're like, okay, they had a couple of good games. Like I get, I think the hype's a little inflated, which is
it can be.
But bro. So the thing is, like, even if he does come in and play, like. What are the chances of him being fucking successful with a roster of nobodies?
That's the thing. There's not going to be a roster of nobodies.
Our best wide receiver is going to be Mohamed Sanu.
Oh my god, you guys are crazy right now. There's good like that. This is the scenario, right?
We don't have a defense.
Listen.
Like,
listen. Relax. You're saying 2 years he's going to come in and play, and we're not going to have nobody. Is that what you're telling me?
No, I'm saying possibly, yeah. If the Lions draft a fucking couple linemen, okay, great.
Like, what the fuck are we doing with the rest of our draft picks? Are we not trying to build a team?
Probably drafting another quarterback.
Like, are we not trying to stop? I need you to calm down.
I'm just saying.
I need you to calm down.
Doesn't make any sense.
All right.
It does not make sense.
It makes
it does not make no sense.
This is where you guys are making sense. You're like, what's gonna be around them? What's gonna be around them? Are you saying like we draft this quarterback? We don't have 2 first-round picks next year, and the year after that.
I want you guys to fucking
and the whole fucking draft around that too. Like, what the fuck you guys talking about? We draft the quarterback at 7. All our picks are gone. We can't build shit.
That's just fucking stupid, bro.
We're absolutely set to build 2 first-round picks in the next 2 drafts.
And then we're gonna draft another quarterback in 2 years.
No.
Wait, I guarantee it, bro.
You sound crazy right now.
Not pick well.
You sound crazy. Listen, just let it.
Look, Mike,
bro.
Mike, he wants to draft the quarterback who has the highest boom or bust rate of all the quarterbacks.
North Dakota State, he's played 7 games in his career.
Yes.
I mean, listen. Let's go back to the
fucking high school team.
Let's go back to their last team. The last quarterback.
Carson Wentz was never shit ever in his career.
Nope.
He blew him up. Never once was a good quarterback, in my opinion. That was fucking.
Never once was a good quarterback. The year they won the Super Bowl, he was a good quarterback.
Nick Foles fucking.
He got hurt, but we look at his fucking numbers. Did he not have almost an MVP caliber season?
He
was fucking killing it, and then his fucking his receivers was gone.
What are you talking about?
His was the year after that.
Danny, you
Wentz.
could have filled in the Eagles won the Super Bowl that year. What are you talking about?
You're fucking wrong.
Right, Nick. Right,
You're
like,
wrong.
dude, Nick Foles won it.
Yo,
Finished it.
I hope Philly
Nick
Philly's here
Foles
for that
won it.
one, bro.
That's fine.
I hope Philly here for that one. No, I would not. Nobody would have. No, Nick Foles ball. You can't tell me Nick Foles didn't ball in that fucking game. And in those
Right, but the point that he's trying to make to you, Easy, is if Nick Foles, if Carson Wentz is so lit, then they should have seen some type of drop off in their production when he went out. They didn't. The team was legit. They got better when his ass left. Literally,
They didn't get better.
Yes, they did.
oh my god.
Better. They stayed the trajectory they were on. All right, you guys just talking out your ass. You have nothing in front of you to show that they got better. Let's pull up the record. What year was it? What year was it?
Doesn't make any
No.
sense.
Look, Luke laughing because he's nervous. Wait,
Bro, I'm not nervous at all. I just think this is comical, man. You do this all the time. You come up with these arguments that
that's
you
not
can't
some
support.
argument. You guys like, what do you mean I can't support? Luke, you be
Bruh.
talking ass, bro. I love you. You talking out your ass.
You telling me, hold on, you telling me that Carson, did you tell me that the Eagles did not get better under Nick Foles than they did with Wentz? You telling me that?
All right, Luke, so can you tell me how they got better?
How they got better? Just
Yeah.
go look at the play.
Oh,
Listen, hold on. Listen,
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
do. Listen, no. What are you talking about? Listen, try to hype thing up. That don't work with me. Listen, I go by film. When I watch the film, he took care of the ball.
I'm not buying that shit. You guys can't tell me they got better. You don't know. You'd have to look it up. There's no way. None of y'all know what the fuck they did. I'm Philly. If he was here, yeah, he's an Eagles fan. Y'all can't tell me they got better. He's fucking balling out there, winning games. Wow.
What was that? What was the team's record? What was the team record when Carson Wentz was playing?
I'm pulling up right now for you.
Okay, yeah, pull it up for me so we can.
And by the way, you guys tell me they got better. I don't think that's not you, Mike. I apologize. But if you're telling me they got better, then you would have been able to tell me that stat, Luke.
I don't have to give you a stat. I'm telling you. I watched the film.
You would know, Luke. All right. So what was the record then? If you tell me they got better.
Hold on. First of all, when it comes to stats, I follow certain teams hard, so I know all their stats. I follow the Lions. I follow Seattle.
Wait,
I follow the Bucks.
Guys, because I'm looking it up. What year was it? 2017, right?
Yeah, it was 2017, right?
Is it 2017? Luke?
I thought it was 2017, but
Okay, cool. I'm looking. Maybe I'll go to Carson. What's the name? Go ahead, Luke. Say what you're saying though.
okay. So here's how I'm looking at it. When I go through and I look at anything, I look at the player. I just look at what they was doing, and that team was set up for the quarterback to succeed. If you was playing quarterback, you would have succeeded because they were going to do certain things. And one of the things that was different with Nick Foles was he definitely took care of the ball. They wasn't asking him to be nothing great, nothing special. They said, hey, take care of the ball. Similar to what some other quarterbacks who have won championships who are not like well known have done. The sad part is what it does in my viewpoint, without me even having to look at no stats, is the very moment that they not only lost Carson Wentz, but still won through the playoffs, still went to the Super Bowl and won with Nick Foles. It shows you that the impact of Carson Wentz was not significant. It didn't matter because at the end of the day, they were still successful without him. And so if
play his ass off, I think we all could have said that. I mean, the say what you want, I guess, in watching it, that Super Bowl, those two, you look at the numbers between Nick Foles and Tom Brady and that Super Bowl, fucking crazy.
It was like 41-38, right? Was the final score?
Yeah, I think each of them had like 400 or 500-yard games. You know what I'm saying? Like Nick, don't say like you can't. I can't play like Nick Foles and ball his fucking ass off, man. I mean, I get what you're saying though, Luke. That's a great point. That is a great point, actually. But to say that they got better is a false statement because they're 11-2 with Carson Wentz.
Right, but David's 11. Okay. You got Carson Wentz stats up right now, right?
I got it up to look up I got
for the 2017 season, which I believe that's the year they went to the Super Bowl, right? We all agreed that okay. Now,
we actually none of us looked it up, but well, yes, it's asterisks.
Well, the asterisk means Pro Bowl.
Well, I'm assuming that's Super Bowl year because that's the best year too. So yeah, it's 2017.
Okay. All right, now so let's rewind. Let's rewind because you know you like to use this QB stat. So I'm going to use your weak stat against you. Before that,
I don't like to use the stat. I'm saying it's a stat. It's a stat that exists.
I know it sounds cute. In 2016 they went 7-9. Obviously they're doing some things different. They win a Super Bowl with Nick Foles. Nick Foles is clearly the guy. They won it, right? Whatever. Next year they go 5-6. Then the year to that they went 9-7, and so forth and so on. Now I'm skipping all of that because I can care less. I can care less about QB stats. What I'm trying to point out to you is this:
5 and 6 is like my games you play because you got hurt.
I understand that. I understand what you're saying. I ain't knocking that. All right. So we know that he had in 2017, he had 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and lost 9 fumbles. That's according to this Pro Football Reference or whatever it's called. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to go to Nick Foles. All right. I want to go to Nick Foles because I don't know how you don't see it, but I go by film. I don't care about stats as much. Stats should be able to support it because I know when our quarterback for the Lions went out, we didn't win a damn game. So I'm just telling you, I'm telling you from experience. I know BS when I see it. All right. So Nick Foles comes in. All right, and he comes in, and I think that he had 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Right. That was the 2017 season, and we got to go to the playoffs. Let me scroll them down here to the playoff PZ right here. Bam. Oh wait, and we're in the wrong year. Did they win that thing in 2018?
They won 2017.
Okay, all right. He was all right. So in the playoffs and in those games that came after, but in the playoffs is where they took off. The dude was 72.6% passing. You're not going to see 72.6% on Carson Wentz. You're not going to see that. He was deadly accurate and making sure he took care of the ball. He had almost 1,000 yards passing. He had 6 touchdowns and 1 interception.
You talking about his postseason?
I'm talking about his postseason, right?
Yeah, he balled out. Yeah,
right. Because he went full retard. He made them better.
Yeah.
He got sacked less.
He didn't make them better. Don't say
he
that.
He did because listen. He made decisions.
Luke, he did not make them better. You trying to hang on that argument, so I'm gonna move on from it because.
Okay. Listen, I'm trying to show you how he made them better. Okay, let me just finish the thought, and I'm gonna show you how he made them better. Okay. If he didn't make them better, as you say, right? You say he didn't make them better.
No, this is Nick Foles.
Then that means that the Eagles should have fell off. Right? The Eagles should have fell off. The man had 1 turnover, bro. 1 turnover.
How many? Yeah, he balled out. Nick Foles done a thing in the past too. I think remember, I think the Lions popping for his first interception. I'm not 100% sure. But Nick Foles is a hot prospect when Chip Kelly was the quarterback or was the head coach of the Eagles too. Remember, that was the second round of that team. Nick Foles
and this the truth is this. I had to look at this comment because I thought about this too. This from Vigilante Williamson. He said, "Truth is, neither quarterback was truly great." And I'm trying to point out to you that
it's Joe. Yeah, exactly, Joe Flacco type thing.
But I'm trying to point out to you that if you just go through and you look at it, what you asked for is this: how we ended up on freaking Nick Foles and the Eagles is because you've been surfing us and sliding us away from the topics and stuff. But the bottom line is, Lions will not and should not take the quarterback at that point.
I was comparing Trey Lance and fucking Carson. I said Carson hasn't been shit his whole career. He's been overrated this entire fucking career. And we see that now because he's a crybaby bitch and he can't throw a football.
Mike went right to the point.
Who's crybaby?
Carson Wentz. He's just he's a head case in the locker room. He's a fucking soft pussy. Anyways, the thing is, at the end of the day, the Lions should not take a quarterback at 7. If anything, if those 4 guys are gone, what?
Listen, go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to distract you.
That's fine. What the fuck is? Look at Matt Stafford.
Look,
Matt Stafford.
That's irrelevant. Well, this is why there's a thing though. There's hype around this guy. He's still gonna hold trade value.
Little hype around Okuda too. I remember that hype. I told everybody he won't work for top 10 pick.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, like if quarterback is our thing, like we're not gonna have an ability to take top 4 quarterback. It is what it is, right? We trade back, get fucking an okay quarterback that has proven talent. Like I know you don't like Mac Jones, but somebody like a Mac Jones or Kyle Trask, big strong fucking guy with a good arm. And if you want a quarterback to sit underneath, we fucking trade back, get 2 picks. Draft a decent quarterback that had a good college career, sit under Jared Goff, and that's fucking what it is. But we don't take a guy at 7, I don't think.
You take the guy at 7. If he balls, you got a guy like Trey Lance who has a fucking.
What the fuck has Trey Lance done?
Look, listen, I love you, Mike, and I love you, Luke. But there are people who have jobs who do, you know what I'm saying, like the evaluate talent, whatnot.
They always evaluate everything. What do you mean?
And people miss. People miss.
Every fucking year they miss.
They are more educated in the process than you and Luke. And they have Trey Lance.
I'm gonna tell you why that's not true though. Easy. That's not true. Easy.
All right, Luke, go get a job with the Lions and
listen. I'm gonna tell you why it's not true though. Easy. I'm gonna tell you why. The one thing I know is this: you are what the perception of the fans say you are, and the perception of the fans will determine what you are. Majority of the time, a lot of fans fall in love with highlight reels, and most people do that. When I go through and I do film study or anything like that, I point out everything: the good, the bad, and the ugly. And all I'm pointing out to you is this: there's a lot of hype around Greedy Williams. I caution everybody against Greedy Williams. There's a lot of hype around Montez Sweat. I caution everybody against Montez Sweat. There's a lot of hype around Jeff Okudah. I caution everybody against Jeff Okudah.
But Luke, without the guys who do this job to put those names out there for us to study, you wouldn't even have these findings, is what I'm saying. Like these guys, I'm saying.
What are you? No, that's not true, bro. Listen, I don't even watch their stuff. Mel Kiper ain't been right in his life ever. Todd McShay is and Bucky. Well, Bucky just, I don't know what the hell I don't know how he got a job. How he got a job. Daniel Jeremiah, his drafts are grossly inaccurate and his assessments are stupid. They literally make up stuff as they go. I had a whole show where I was like, what the hell is this?
That's why there's fucking 35 mock, like the Todd McShay does fucking 40 mock drafts just to see if he's right on 2 of them. Like it's silly. Like
right.
It doesn't in college talent, obviously college talent doesn't 90% of the time doesn't equate to.
And to be fair, too, the mock drafts I think is trying to assume
best fit.
Yeah, we're trying to think what this team's going to pick. It's not for sure. Fucking this guy is the best player and shit like that. And they speak on him in that manner. And it's like their job.
But like, okay, like it just like I don't know, man. This year, especially getting hype on a quarterback, especially when a guy's only played fucking 7 games, is just like
I'm all for it, bro. I mean, look.
That's like the Lions signing or the fucking Pistons when they signed LiAngelo. Like, what are you doing? You know?
Well, no, it's not that because LiAngelo's not this. This is a top 10 pick we're talking about.
I mean, it just like this is just shit Detroit sports does. We just do stupid things.
Real quick, I'm reading some comments too. Devin99 said trade back from 7, get more picks, build your team, have Goff start.
I like
if
that.
he does bad, that means you have a chance to get one of the best QBs in the draft. Have him sit behind Goff for 1. That doesn't mean that though. Because I think
at the end of the day, this is what it is. At the end of the day, if we don't have a defense that can't fucking stop a fucking literal anything, which we don't already have.
We have 2 years. We have
what I'm saying is like if we don't have those pieces in place, it doesn't matter who the fuck our quarterback is. If we don't have a line that can't block, if we don't have a defense that can't stop a fucking pass,
right?
Then who's there? What's the next couple of years we can draft for sure.
And hold on. If you're a quarterback, you're paying him on a rookie deal. Can you sign more guys, more high key caliber free agents?
But we don't have.
Why are you wasting a top 10 pick? Why are you wasting a top 10 pick on the quarterback when you got a quarterback on roster?
You're not wasting because you're building for the. What do you mean? You're building for the future.
I'd rather take
because
a
you're
chance
not gonna, again. We didn't make the
quarterback's deep this year, bro. I think the only true talent that I think is going to be decent is going to be fucking Trevor Lawrence.
If those top 4 are there, you take them. But again, we didn't make the commit to pay Jared.
Why is Trey Lance a top 4?
We're kind of on the hook for him. No, I mean, put on the tape. That boy, he looks nice. The numbers are there too. Okay. Is it
I definitely don't want Justin Fields. Who would you really have out of the 2?
Justin Fields more polished.
Justin Fields, Ohio State quarterback. Ohio State quarterback's done anything in the NFL other than get fucking kicked off a team.
I don't
every year.
I don't agree with that like a sentiment to say like, oh, this guy went to this school because everyone's different.
They just haven't developed good quarterbacks in the history of fucking Ohio State, pretty much.
But that doesn't mean shit.
I mean, I don't know.
They're all different, right? They're all different.
That's how I feel, though, right? Like,
no, I feel you. If you were to make any statement like that, I feel like it's more. You can hear it more straight.
All right, so this is. I'm just going to read this because they won't let me share it to the screen. So this is the Trey Lance everybody's hyped up about. 2018, he played 2 games. He had one completion, 1 attempt. Okay, perfect. 2019, he played 16 games. He had 287 attempts with a 66% completion percentage, 2,700 yards, and 28 touchdowns. I mean, that's decently impressive. He runs the ball a lot too, though, right? He's a dual threat.
Yes, he could run his ass off. Over 1,000 yards rushing. Here's another point too, guys. Jared Goff doesn't work. You sound we're getting another quarterback. I feel like even Jared Goff not working, we end up like you're not often in top 10. You can't guarantee you're going to be in the top 10 again. And if we're not
going to be in the top 10. There's no chance. The next few years, there's no way we're going to.
And that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like Jared Goff doesn't take this guy now. And
we're going to suck for the next few years. We'll probably have a top 10.
And the other thing too, instead of building a team with those picks, if we need a quarterback at that point, we're packaging.
I think the Lions have a top 10 pick the next few years.
I don't think
or
so.
Top 12. We're not going to be a good
Top
football team.
12, maybe. I can see that.
We're not going to win more than 6 games.
Shit, we never know. I don't think we'll.
That's why, like, we're gonna have 2 back, like
4 or 5.
2 years. We're gonna have back.
Hold on. Can I address this? Philly the podcast, who I like, 'cause I remember talking to him, cool dude. He says, Luke, this make sure it went up on me. He says, Luke, he says it ain't like Jared Goff is a GOAT. And I said he don't have to be. He needs to just simply manage the game.
Mm-hmm.
And so his response to me is, so he's not a great quarterback, but you think you should take a shot on one who could be. See, here's the difference. In Jared Goff, I know what he is. I don't know what the hell Trey Lance is, right? And this ain't the kind of team that you want to be trying to play this game with. I was really upset when we took Ziggy Ansah because I said, why are you taking the guy who is raw as Ziggy Ansah? Ziggy Ansah had 2 good seasons and was done. Right?
He's productive his time here. I'd say.
Man, he had Sue. Everywhere Sue go, people get productive. Aaron Donald got double-digit sacks, and I'm not just talking about 12 or 14, 20 sacks because of Ndamukong Suh.
But I feel like the value. I mean, you look at a guy like Clowney, who's taking like way higher. I mean, Mike and I actually looking at this like a while back. Like, I guess we'll be on later. I'm saying it's,
bro. I'm not taking no. Look, okay, listen. I'm not taking the quarterback. When I got a guy on contract for 4 years, I don't need him to be the GOAT. I don't need him to be Tom Brady. I need him to do his damn job. Troy Aikman ain't great. I dare somebody come in here and tell me Troy Aikman is great. Please lie. Donovan McNabb, another guy. I love me some Donovan McNabb, but he was asked to do too damn much. Way too much. So to me, if you're taking a quarterback and you're talking about doing things with the quarterback position, you don't take them at 7 now because you got the replacement. If they had just did a trade where they got 2 firsts and they got the 3rd, and that was the deal, I'll be saying right now with you, Easy, take the quarterback. Because at that point, we don't have a quarterback. We're obviously going into the season with Chase Daniels. Go ahead.
There's no pure commitment to golf. There's no promise that we'll be in a position like this to take a top-tier caliber. You
don't think we'll have a top 10 quarterback in the next few years or top 10 pick?
I don't even care if we do have a top 10 pick or not. Aaron Rodgers was took in 24. Is he a top quarterback in this league?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, he wasn't taken in the top 10. Tom Brady was taken in the 6th round. Is he a top quarterback in this league?
Yes.
Okay, let's keep going. Russell Wilson was taken in the 3rd round. Is he a top quarterback in this league?
Yes.
Drew Brees was taken in the 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. He took it in the 2nd round. Is he a top quarterback in this league?
You could do this all day, Luke. I can do the same thing though.
Okay, so my point is this: I don't care about the top 10 pick. You don't need bro. Our defense gave up a record 520 freaking points.
And Luke, listen, you can address your defense in free agency when you're paying a rookie quarterback fucking poop. You know what I'm saying?
You're going to be paying a rookie quarterback in Jared Goff. Say it with me. Rookie quarterback in Jared Goff. Yes. You're gonna have a quarter of your money wrapped up at the quarterback position. That's brilliant, right?
That's already done for with Jared Goff.
Oh, jeez.
And exactly, it's not brilliant. That's why you take a guy, top tier talent now. That way, in 2 years, when Jared Goff can be dead money, nada, and off.
If you take a guy now, easy.
Yes.
Easy. If you take a guy now, right? I can come up with 10 reasons why this is ridiculous. If you take a guy now, right, just now, and let's say, for example, he sits for those 2 years you're talking about, are we not paying him and Jared Goff? Yes or no?
Pay him and Jared Goff. Yes. We'll
okay. Stay with me. Let's say that now they move on from Jared Goff. And after Jared Goff get moved on from, right? And we like, okay, bye, Jared Goff. It's this guy's time. And he got 2 years left on his deal. Now he balls out on him 2 years.
Let's go.
Listen, what contract do you think he gonna ask for?
A big one, but guess what? We got 2 years without a big contract, and we'll fill this fucking team around, and those pieces will be locked in because they were signed. Listen, no, don't you? No, don't you go do it?
No, because you're not understanding. You're not understanding.
That's what it is. You don't understand.
It's not 2 years without a big contract. If you're paying, okay, if you're paying a rookie who's took it in the top 10 at quarterback a big contract, and then you're paying Jared Goff. You're still paying a big freaking contract. You're paying it just in 2 people instead of 1.
You're trying to convince me that a rookie deal is a big contract? Is that what you're trying to do right now? Stop it. gotta cut that out right now.
I'm trying to convince you that a rookie quarterback deal in the top 7 with Jared Goff deal is a big deal. What is you missing?
That's not a big deal. I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up right now.
Sweet
Listen,
baby Jesus.
I'm curious. I'm curious. What do I take? Let's see.
It's a top 10 pick though, so it's gonna be expensive. What's the max rookie deal?
It's not expensive though. It's still a rookie deal. Yes, I'm trying to say.
Go and look at the last
rookie caps. Well, how they look up? Because I don't know Stafford's the last draft.
Go and look at. Okay, you know what? Do me a favor. Go to the NFL draft history. I'm finna show you this. Look at last year's draft. What is last year's draft? Who was the number 7th pick and who was the number 10 pick?
Hold on, I'm just gonna look up. I'm pull up the actual numbers. Give me 1 second, because I'll pull. We'll look it up to like what's he actually like being paid. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What's the max rookie contract in NFL? Here we go.
So
here we go. What was this first round rookie salary?
Joe Burrow signed a 4-year, $36 million with $23.9 million signing bonus.
That's not shit. You know what I'm saying?
With a Jared Goff deal on your contract, on your books, but okay.
But in 2 years, that's gone. Like Luke, that's you're trying to make that seem like a big deal. That's not a big. $36 million for 4 years is not shit. Luke, you like. I'm not gonna let you make that argument. That sounds crazy.
Easy. If it's not shit, then why did you want to? Okay. If it's not shit, why did you want to get rid of the guy who was making that?
Tua signed a $30 million contract with the
because there's no production in it. Was one more time.
Tua signed a $30 million contract with a $20 million signing bonus.
So $50 million 4 years, 5th year because you did the 5-year option, right? Is that still a thing?
So that's $60 million.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't. What do you mean, fucking wasting, bro? Like you can start the very next.
We're paying him $50+ million, and we're sitting fucking $10 million a year on the bench.
Give me it. Yes, because in 2 years' time, that guy comes to start. You're filling the team. You're signing more free agents. You got a lot more money to spend, a lot more things to do, and you can lock them in the same way Patrick Mahomes' contract built right now too. Patrick Mahomes got 2 more years of promises because he still has those weapons around him.
How much is Herbert's contract? You know?
Yeah, it was like $26.9 million, I think. I'll check again.
Like, I'm just curious. How much is Justin Herbert's contract?
1 second. $26.6 million with the $17 million signing bonus.
Okay, and so what's the average on that? Because I'm not even do the math. I want to get to a certain point so I can prove a point.
1 second. I'm about to just pull up his whole contract details. $6.5 million.
Okay.
A year.
All right. What is Daniel Jones?
$6 million guaranteed.
What is Daniel Jones' contract?
It's like the same thing.
Okay. And let me go one more year.
I'm way behind these comments. Holy shit.
What happened?
Oh no, I was looking at
a little less.
All right. And what was the Josh Allen's rookie contract? He's still on it, right? He should still be on it.
This is last year.
People keep saying worry about drafting QB later. It's just hilarious to me.
This was a 4-year, $21 million.
And how much he making? How much is he getting average?
Like 6.5.
All right. So I gave you the quarterbacks from the last few drafts. The first 2 I gave you were picked.
Only guaranteed, by the way.
Right. I gave you the first 2 that was picked 6th overall. Then I went to Josh Allen, who was taken 7th. And what I'm trying to show you is you now have each one of those guys' contracts, and the guaranteed money got bigger because that's the part you need to focus on. That, and then you add the salary into it, and then now you got to go and look at Jared Goff's deal because we're paying that salary. Well,
I'm still trying to get him through $6 million a lot in the cap space. Luke, I'm not having that conversation, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
$6 million is not a lot. It's not a lot.
Listen. You're looking at it. How much is Jared Goff contract going to cost us this year?
26.5.
It's 26, 27.
Okay, so let's say it's 26. 26 and 6 is what?
32.
Okay. You just got rid of a guy for 32 freaking million. Now you talking about you want to go draft a guy for him to sit there for the same 32 million. What's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point, Luke? There's hope in that guy.
Oh my Jesus.
And then eventually too, But Jared Goff
just
coming
the
up.
fact that quarterback wasn't our problem in the first place. Stafford wasn't the problem.
He ain't gonna never admit that. He too hell bent on proving his point that he's right about that.
No, I Luke, you sound crazy. That's what I love you, Luke. Sometimes you talk out your ass.
To be honest with you, at this
petty.
point,
I have a video where I literally said Stafford's not the problem, but he wasn't the answer.
Like at this point, like the fucking Teddy Bridgewater trade is looking appealing too, because we had 8 this year.
No, man, give me the 2 first rounders because you don't ever know what's gonna happen with Stafford. You guys see? Oh yeah, you guys see that today? Ton of injuries.
He's a dog.
I'm liking that though, because he going up there in age. Ton of injuries. Their left tackle's out now too. Who's a long time starter they had, Luke, at left tackle? The Rams. It don't even matter.
You talking about when? You talking about in the history or just recently?
Yeah, recently. It's like Whitworth or some shit. He's a top guy.
Whitworth?
Whitworth, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, he's gone. You know what I'm saying? Or he's retired. He's injured, I think, too, is what it is. So, and they don't have a first-round draft pick to replace that for a minute. Stafford got a couple injuries on him. You're like, these might not be late picks, man. We might not be as late as we think. But the thing too is like
they're a playoff team with Jared Goff. They're a playoff team.
Yeah, and we have 2 first rounders in the next 2 drafts, like to address the defense. And again, with a guy on a rookie deal, you could sign more defensive key guys. You know what I'm saying, more key players in defense. More likely to happen on a rookie deal than versus paying Jared Goff 32. You know what I'm saying, however upwards his contract goes from this point on.
Okay, so let's say now again we signed a rookie deal. Jared Goff pans out for these next 4 years. We're paying him fucking.
You trade him. What do you mean? Like, that's where you trade.
On what though? Like based on what though? Based on his hype from 2020?
We're gonna see him. He's gonna be showcased. The game 60. If we're doing well, which by the way is, thank you. I was gonna say, by the way, guys, far stretch, right? We're agreeing to that. But if we are doing well, you know, guys get showcased in those last 2 games of the year. It happened this year.
He shits the bed.
I mean, fuck it, we keep him. He's there. Whatever. We're paying Chase Daniel damn near the same amount of money right now to be a backup. Yeah, we're paying him more. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is I don't understand. At this point, it's just like for the sake of argument. I know how Luke begin. You my guy, Luke. I know how you be getting the base. The sake of argument. But like common sense shit is like, yeah, then he's just your backup quarterback at that price. If you showcase, he doesn't do well.
No, this is important part of the whole entire thing, though. Like you keep trying to figure out, like you don't understand what the big deal is. If you're paying Chase Daniel, all that makes a difference. The problem is when you trade Stafford, you're taking a $19 million cap hit. And so now
this is the problem. I just fucking realized that we haven't even talked about. We have Chase Daniels for another 3 years.
But we can get out of his contract.
Yeah, we can get out of his. He gone.
Yeah, we can get out of his contract. But even with getting out of his contract, you took a $19 million cap hit. So that $19 million cap hit, you got to account for that. For example, right? Anything that's true should be able to go across platforms, right? Like it should be like you need oxygen to breathe, right? 1 + 1 is 2. Always true. All right. So my thing is this.
Sports don't work that way.
My thing is this. If you if you get into real estate, right? And you go into the real estate and you come in and you spend $180,000 for a house and you're trying to make a profit. Everybody know who do real estate and that do house and flip know that the longer that property sits without an occupant in it, you're losing money. If a person lost $19 million on an investment and broke even, he pissed because he not only upgraded the house, he didn't make a profit. He didn't move forward. He didn't get the gains that he wanted.
Luke,
once we took the $19 million cap hit,
Luke,
that automatic. Hear me out.
It's a terrible analogy.
Terrible
analogy. Yeah, I'll see where it's going. Whatever.
Listen, once we took the $19 million cap hit, we were already in a hole, starting from right there. Now you got the $19 million cap hit, plus you got the contract of Goff. So you got to still pay the $19 million cap hit out. That's guaranteed. That money has to be paid out. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. That's why it's called dead money. It's done. Now you got to turn around. You already got the contract of Goff coming in. So your cap is already counting for his contract. Now you want to go and draft another quarterback to add on to it. That's going to still put you at the number that you don't.
Still trying to like make this seem like that's a big amount of money. $6 million. We're paying Chase Daniel. That's what I'm saying. Like if we're paying Chase Daniel, the same damn thing. If not,
I give.
I give.
You win.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I do win, Luke. It's the same damn thing. You pay backup quarterbacks. I don't like. You're trying to make $6 million seem like a lot right now.
When we were paying Chase Daniels and Matthew Stafford, did we have a $19 million cap hit from one player?
Yeah, build the team. Sorry, Luke. Say it one more time.
When we were paying Chase Daniels and Matthew Stafford, did we have a $19 million cap hit from one player?
We had a bigger cap hit than that.
Devin just fucking.
No, we had cap anything, but we had cap. We came into the season. With $24 million.
If we can't run the football, it does not matter who the fuck is throwing the football.
It doesn't. And the two best seasons of Jared Goff came with a top 3, top 5 rushing attack.
Say one more time, Luke.
I said Mike's right. The top 2 seasons of Jared Goff came under a top 5 rushing attack. And you go through and you look at even right now, you look at it right now. Mahomes lost because his team wasn't running the ball. He threw the ball 49 times. Brady threw it 29. He threw it double the amount of times that Brady threw it, and he lost. Bad. Didn't get a touchdown.
Did you know the Tampa Bay Buccaneers didn't even rank in the top 10 for in rushing this year? But I am agreeing though. I do agree. I'm being a dick. I'm being a dick. We do need a run game. We do need a defense. I was being a dick. But
that's why quarterback's not the answer at 7.
What?
Right.
I will say quarterback can be the answer at 7 because you do have the Chiefs who weren't shit in rushing this year. You do have there's still teams that made it there without top 10 rushing. You need rushing in key moments, defensive key moments.
We're ranked last. They're not ranked last in rushing though.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, you definitely need a fucking run game.
They have fucking a ton of pieces in place.
You definitely need a run game, but a good quarterback can. I'm not saying he's gonna be fucking Patrick Mahomes because we've never seen Patrick Mahomes in our fucking lives, right? But he said, "Turn your mic back on." Am I late?
Oh, you unplugged?
Oh, can you hear me now?
No, I mean, I think your mic is actually unplugged. I don't even see the light on your mic.
Oh, you know what? It got unplugged, and we never turned the
when you plug it back
on the fucking air microphone.
Yeah, now it's back on.
That's why
All right, so
take time to read comments.
Quarterback's not the answer at 7. It's like we have to.
There's no answer at 7 though.
We have to run. We have interior linemen.
Stop saying the answer at 7 like there's an answer at 7.
There's better solutions than a quarterback at 7. How's that?
No, because there's
better pieces at 7.
I don't think so because I don't think you win with Jared Goff. Yes, we have a draft.
I'm not worried about winning with Jared Goff. We need so much fucking more, bro.
Yes, and getting rid of that contract opens that up for us because
adding a quarterback doesn't help us right now. It doesn't help us right now.
Right now, no. But what the fuck's gonna help us right now? We're not gonna be good either way. Why not prepare for the future? This first, you can't guarantee. You can't guarantee if they're there. You can't guarantee this talent's gonna be in front of you again. You can't.
But you're fucking talking about Trey Lance.
That's if they're there.
Okay, if he is there, he still hasn't done anything.
That's every fucking player in the draft.
Trevor Lawrence hasn't proved anything that he's a good quarterback.
There haven't been NFL. There haven't been bust. Ryan Leaf, RG3.
I understand.
Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, bro. But why are we going to take our chances on
Matthew Stafford? Dare I say it? Oh, I said it.
That's the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you tripping. You say he Hall of Fame, bro.
Matt Stafford be in the Hall of Fame.
Y'all
that's another argument.
You out of your fucking mind, bro.
Joe Namath's in the Hall of Fame, so why not Stafford?
Joe Namath got a ring. What the fuck y'all mean?
Anyways.
But Mahomes and A-Rod look meh without a run game. Luke, you're wrong in that. You're just wrong.
Oh, I am?
Yes, you are.
Okay. 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 So how did they end up with a new head coach? What happened? What's the record?
Well, you said they. You gotta give me some.
Okay. Go. We talked the year where he led the league in throwaways. Yeah, that year where he ain't had no run game. What are you talking about?
Like who the fuck you talking about?
I'm talking about A-Rod. A-Rod looked at meh without a run game. Patrick Mahomes looked at meh without a run game. Both of them lost when they couldn't run the ball. What are you talking about?
Oh, let's look at Patrick Mahomes' numbers right now. 2020, no run game.
Listen. Everybody, listen. This is why people like Tom Brady. This is why people like you and Tom Brady are different. Tom Brady thinks big game. Go look at Tom Brady's numbers and compare them to Patrick Mahomes. And then let's talk about who cares about what the numbers look like. He got the goddamn thing that they was trying to get. So what you talking about?
What do you want to talk about?
What you want to talk about? Go and show me Patrick Mahomes' numbers and then show me Tom Brady's. Let's talk about it. Come on. Okay. Indulge me. Matter of fact, you look up Patrick Mahomes. You look up Patrick Mahomes. I'll look up Tom Brady's number for this season since we're going to talk about it.
What's your goal here, Luke?
No, don't worry about the goal is. You finna tell me about Patrick Mahomes' numbers, and I'm finna tell you about Tom Brady.
You just said that like he looks mid without a run game. Patrick Mahomes didn't have a run game this year.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
pretty damn good.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Go ahead. Show the numbers.
They're up.
Show the numbers. No, I'm looking at my screen. Tell me what they is.
He had 38 touchdowns, 4,740 yards.
How many touchdowns?
6 interceptions. 38.
38 touchdowns. How many yards?
47.
Yeah, 4,700.
How many times was he sacked?
He was sacked
22 times.
22 times.
Okay. So Tom Brady in 2020. Oh wait, one more question before I go here. How many?
Bring it, bro. How
many pass attempts he had too?
Mahomes had a fuck ton. Let me put it back up. I'm not on the screen right now.
588.
Okay. So Tom Brady was 401 for 610. 65.7% of his passes were completed. 4,633 yards, 40 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Right. Mm-hmm. He threw 3 picks. I want to say against the Green Bay Packers in the playoffs in the NFC Championship game. Right. And they still won. Right. Handily. Now you go through and look at Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, first Super Bowl, he came out hot trash, hot garbage. Did not perform well. They started getting the run game going, and then they got back in the saddle. Not to mention Jimmy Garoppolo didn't do much. We fast forward over to Tom Brady. Tom Brady just won a Super Bowl. We're throwing the ball 29 times. 29 times he threw the ball, and on top of doing all that, I'm finna show you going all the way back to people like Aaron Rodgers. Both those teams just lost to a guy because their teams could not run the damn ball. And when they couldn't run the ball, let's go and look at Patrick Mahomes' Super Bowl performance. 270 yards. Okay? 270 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Hold on, hear me out. I'm not done. He was 9 of 19 at half.
Your argument's being destroyed right now. I had to stop you. All right, so we're ranking rushing. We're going by yards?
Listen, no. You're not understanding. I'm talking about in games, bro. You're looking at this right here, too. You want to look at the rankings in rushing? Look at the ranking in rushing. You want to look at their ranking in rushing? Let's go to there. And we're going to look at their ranking in rushing.
Yards per?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Yeah, that's a good one to go up by.
I usually just go by the yards because that's how they usually rank it in NFL. They do it by the yards.
Okay, you want to go by yards?
That's how they do it.
Yards,
that's how they do it in the NFL.
It's not pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Chiefs ranked 16 in rush. So that means the Bucks are behind them. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28th in rushing. And
the thing is this. They're rated 28th in rushing, right?
Uh-huh.
Right. And in the playoffs, they ran the ball. That's the difference. When you're talking about the games that matter, the playoffs, the Super Bowl, you have to run the ball. And the issue with most of these teams that be losing is they can't run the ball. It's a reason why the Bills lost. The Bills lost. If the Bills had a rushing attack, they're in the Super Bowl. Hands down. Hands down.
I agree with that.
Yeah. The Bills definitely need a rushing game, 1,000%. And rushing definitely helps you.
So a lot of times what people do is this. You got to keep in mind when I watch games, I don't go to the stats first. I go to the game first. And the first thing I notice is in those games, those teams who are winning that rushing battle is doing it. It's you may have a few occasions where they're not winning the rushing battle, but then you get to go and look at the tape and see what happened that led to it. But if you go through the playoffs and you look at the rushing for those teams, or look at the ranking of the rushing for those teams, you're not going to see that Kansas City had a high ranked rushing attack in the playoffs. You're not
They
going to
carry the ball like 10 times in the Super Bowl, if that.
Right, that's well, it was 12 times. It was 12. Well, 11 if you take out that reverse with the receiver Hill. So take out that reverse, it's 11 times. But that's it. 11 freaking times. Benjamin Foster, how many touchdowns he threw? He threw 40 touchdowns. What am I hiding from? When it comes to the playoffs, it don't matter. You got to understand how does the New England Patriots keep losing to the Giants? They ran the ball down their damn throat and played defense. How did the Buccaneers beat the Kansas City Chiefs? They ran the ball and played defense. What's the hard part for y'all to keep up with?
Clock management. Run the ball, play defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
It like for all that greatness.
The argument was the Lion. We needed to run the fucking football.
Yeah. Facts. And for all that, if you even go back to the Lions' history, when they had their most success under Barry Sanders running the damn ball.
You can't watch the playoffs and tell me they can't run the ball. Tampa ran down everybody's throat. You definitely need the ability to run the ball. 1,000%. They need to just play faster and play the short yards, regardless if it's running or passing.
Who?
I don't know.
The Chiefs couldn't fucking move because they were in the backfield. So
they still made playoffs without run game though.
That's not true. Oh my fucking god, bro!
They still ran the ball. Like they still ran the ball.
Why do people
28?
Why do people just look at? They look at this is why when you look at stats, you got to look at stats differently. People look at something in totality.
Go by game for sure. Like that would have been the better
argument.
Holy
smokes! Like, tell me they didn't run the ball in the month of December. Let's look at that. Look at the rankings of what they ran the ball at in the month of December. Look at what they ranked and run the ball, what they ran the ball in the playoffs. Those teams who run the ball, even in the Super Bowl, a run game makes more sense than winning than passing. I don't know why y'all don't get this. I don't know why y'all can't see it. But
I think everybody can agree to that. But you can get to the dance without. You know what I'm saying? You just need the ability, but once you get there, you need the ability.
You're not getting there with just off a quarterback alone. You're getting there off of a team, and that team is still running the ball, and so they're setting it up.
But to win the big thing, you can get to the dance without running the ball. We just looked at it, right? Okay. Tampa Bay and KC got there without running the ball.
Let me go back. Hold on.
But you need the ability to run to win games in playoffs, especially. 100% agree.
Okay.
And that.
Yeah. How many times did the Chiefs run the ball?
Okay.
400? They have 400 attempts.
Yeah. Let me look at the attempts too.
400 carry attempts.
Oh yeah, this is on the screen for you guys. I apologize.
Okay.
Luke.
Yes.
Woo. Detroit, I came to a hot take. Bro, we've been out here almost 2 hours. Might have to wrap up soon.
Yeah, because I gotta. But the reality is I don't think fans understand it, and so I spent too much time trying to explain this, and I'm like, dog, this is where I get exhausted because to me, fans always think whatever the media tell them to think. Media tell you that officiating messed up the Kansas City Chiefs. The fans run with it. Media tells you that this player is great. The fans run with it. That's why I tell people all the time, you got fans who take red pills and blue pills. And the red pill people pay attention to the football. They pay attention to the film. The film tells you what happened. There was plays, i.e., like people want to know why is the Dolphins so irritated with Tua? Because he was passing up wide open people. He wasn't making good decisions. People want to know why was this the worst game? Oh, that defense was so good. That's why it was the worst game. No, it was the worst game because they did the one thing that you cannot do. You became one-dimensional, which is something that has happened in the Lions' history their whole life. When we had Barry, we only could run the damn ball. When we got Calvin, we tried to only pass the damn ball. We got Stafford, try to only pass the damn ball. You have to be able to do a balanced game. This is why the Saints and all these other teams are doing it. You go to people like Russell Wilson, took away beast mode. Russell Wilson ain't been back to the goddamn dance without him. Period.
We saw that too the last time we were both on. Russell is when he doesn't have a run game, he's fucking just
he cool.
He's good. He's good, but he's not who he can be.
Defense, defense more key for that man for sure.
No, defense is not more key.
Oh, the play action pass.
Right. What are you talking about, bro? Like they got
but Luke, but by numbers and even by games and attempts and all that stuff like that, the Chiefs and the Bucs do rank bottom. So you can get to the dance. for that to be the case. But you do, I will agree with you in that. And Luke, you know, I want to run in defense. I feel like that's the way you win games too. I think you need the ability. If that makes sense to you, like you can get there without doing it, but you need the ability when it comes down to it to finish games.
But if we're gonna argue on the Lions' behalf, like we've had the ability to do it, we just never did it. Like bro, like multiple times, DeAndre Swift was pacing well over 100 yards in the first half, like complete game, and he didn't see the ball the rest of the fucking game.
Bruh, go back.
12 carries for 80 yards, not one carry the rest of the game. That's a Lions thing. That's
Look,
like what we
go back, Mike. Go back to remember that game we had. AP ran for almost 100, and then they just shut his ass down.
Never touched the ball again. He had like 66 yards of carry. Kerryon Johnson's first 100-yard career game didn't see the ball after the third quarter. It was the first time the Lions had a 100-yard rusher since Reggie Bush. Didn't see the ball again after the third quarter. Had like 121 yards. I think it was against the Dolphins.
For real?
Yes.
Was you hurt?
No.
Benjamin Foe, my fellow.
Lions. That's why, like, all of this shit, like, is a fucking revolving door. We can't run the ball because the Lions don't run the ball. Like, we shoot ourselves in the foot when we have a good running game. We fucking draft a quarterback when we just traded for a quarterback. Like, this is all shit. That is fucking Lions, like, typical Lions, bro. We draft for fucking, like fucking 3 tight ends in the draft. Like, this is just shit we do. Like, this is nothing new. Drafting a quarterback.
That's not Lions. That's not Lions. It's not. This hasn't been a situation we've ever experienced. You can't say that's Lions. And it's a whole new regime. We don't know what they're going to do. But you can't say that's Lions.
We also don't know if this regime's going to have control, if it's still going to be fucking top. Like, we don't know if they fucking give anybody, like, the say-so to do whatever they want. Like, this is, like, whoever's been in, like, Dan Quinn was the fucking puppet, right? He wasn't, like, it's not fucking.
Not really. I think they got free reign. Because the guys at the top don't know what the fuck is going on football-wise.
And you can see that in our draft history. You can see that in the fucking things we do.
Well, Dan Quinn, they all make the decisions themselves. There's no pressure from ownership to do and not do anything other than keep Stafford happy at one point, but that's no longer a thing.
Easy. Who's the team that started out? I'm trying to figure out who's the team that started out 11-0
this year.
Yeah, and then they went straight to the shit, like to the toilet, just garbage.
Oh shit, the camera's on that one. Yeah, Steelers.
Okay. What was the Steelers rushing ranking for the season?
Low.
They couldn't rush the football.
Shit was low. It was bad.
Right. Okay. And did you happen to notice that when we started getting to those other months that they just nosedive? You notice that?
Well, the first 11 games are fucking. I mean, not the first, but the first like 8 games are all pretty much.
That's perfect example what I said. You don't need it to get to the dance, but you need it to win the fucking games. You know what I'm saying, when it matters. You need the ability to do it.
Well, I'm saying that because Benjamin Foe, my fellow Spartan, shout out to him. Go Spartan, go green, go white. He's like, oh, you want to talk about December because November and December is those months where you need to run. It's a reason. Like Deshaun Watson on the Texans. That team went 4-12. Where were they? Where was the rushing at? You got to run the ball in this league, and especially when you're establishing a run. Plus, the biggest problem with the Lions is they don't know how to. I think it was on your damn show, Easy, wasn't it? Where Glover Quinn was talking about the running back getting into rhythm. Or that was Darius Slay. Okay, it was somebody who said that. Yeah. And I was like, right, you got to get a person into rhythm. You got to.
I know, man. I think it was GQ. Was it? Probably both of them, for real. I mean,
I ain't gonna lie. And then when they are in the rhythm, like then they just stop. Like the fucking game plan just goes to shit. Like you want to run the ball, DeAndre Swift or AP, whoever the fucking case. Like there's times in the game where they're both successful, and then fucking who was I texting you about? I was like, why is this man seeing the field right now?
Oh, he fumbled. He fumbled right after that too.
What was it?
Some Williams, right?
Luke.
Yeah, Luke. You know, yeah.
Oh, you talking about on the Packers?
No, for Lions.
Who's our third string?
Remember we put in.
He was a practice squad guy. Yeah, he moved up.
We put in a random ass.
It was Williams. It was
Darren Williams or whatever.
Yeah, like Darren Will or some Williams.
I'm watching the game. Mm-hmm. DeAndre Swift, AP are actually having good games. I think we had over 100 yards rushing during the game together. I texted Danny and said, "Why in the fuck is this guy on the field right now?" Fumbles the next drive. I'm like, what is even like? Why is this even a fucking thing? What are we doing right now? This guy's been on the couch the whole year. Comes in for no reason, absolutely no reason.
Yeah, it was dumb.
Like, what the fuck is even? Kerryon with all our running backs are healthy, and this guy's coming in fourth string.
But this is a whole new regime. And take this. Both of you guys listen to this. You'll like this too, Luke. You like this too. Go ahead, let your shit get hard up this.
Anthony Lynn, former running back. That's our offensive coordinator.
Facts.
Deuce Staley, running back coach, former running back.
Facts. I love that.
Yes.
But we need offensive linemen to help us block.
We
don't.
And Deuce said, if you can't block, you can't play for him. He flat out said, if you can't block, you ain't playing.
Like if we're gonna,
we got another former running back on the roster too.
If we're going to attack the run game this year, that's another reason why 7 isn't a quarterback position or fucking draft spot.
Yes,
it's not.
Still take the quarterback, son. That's silly. Take the quarterback.
We need defense to help our run game. We need fucking linemen to help our run
game. Take the quarterback.
That's what it is.
Take the quarterback because you want to know what? You want defense. You're not paying Jared Goff that amount of money.
We're paying him regardless.
No. I'm just here to tell you we're getting hangry. All right, y'all. That's Bay. She look good at hell too.
Hey, girl, you single? I mean,
oh, who got someone screaming in the background? Hey, we about to wrap this one up. I appreciate you guys for listening. Hit the share button, hit the like button. We'll get back to arguing so we got to do this again.
Right. I feel like Easy, you just bring all the best parts of me out.
Luke, I'll be dogging you these things, dog.
But you be listen. You so used to this. You be doing these like these 1990 kids born tactics where you be like to distract.
No, Luke, I be dogging you. I be dogging you, bro.
Listen,
facts,
you
numbers,
already think a QB win record is a stat. You tried to say that the higher you pick, it's not a freaking stat. You tried to say
that Luke, the most Hall of Famers ever are come out of the first round.
You tried to say, no, Jesus, bro, that's not true. The most Hall of Famers come in the third.
By round.
They come in the third, bro.
Luke, you're dead ass wrong.
Okay.
127 people on the Hall of Fame were drafted in the first round.
It's not 127. You made that number up. I went back and counted. Yes, you did. Okay. I went back and counted. It's not 127. In fact, not only did I count, I went through and I did it. First of all, Mike, listen to this right here.
I did it. Yet to hear a number. Come on, Luke.
Hold on. See, look, there go that distraction. I'm talking about that 1990s baby shit. There you go. Listen, here's this man's whole argument, Mike. He tells me that the higher you pick, the better chance you have of getting a good player. And I said, no, you don't. I said, you have to get the pick right. The total number of first-round Hall of Famers is 107, not 127, 107. Out of 107, and you're just talking about from the entire draft, 95 of those people, 85 players were drafted in the first round. 85 since the draft ever started. 85 were drafted first overall. Of the 85 of those people drafted first overall, you know how many people are in the Hall of Fame from first overall picks?
Peyton Manning and I don't know who else.
Hey, Luke.
15.
Go round
15.
by round. Lucas, what pick? How many Hall of Famers from the third round?
The third round.
No, for the first pick of the third round. From one single pick.
No, listen.
You're trying more than 15 or 16?
Listen, easy. You're trying to change the argument. Listen. You're trying to change the argument. Your whole argument.
Question, Luke. I'm asking you a question.
Listen, you're trying to change the argument. So instead of you trying to change the argument, just hear me out. I'm gonna talk to Mike. Let me talk to Mike. Hold on, wait. Let me ask Mike. Let me ask Mike the question. Mike, if somebody come to you and say to you that the higher you pick, you have a better and higher chance of getting a good player.
That's fact.
Higher as in like later round?
No, he's saying the whole thing started because he wanted the Lions to do whatever they could to end up at the third pick. See, look, you see, there go that distraction tactic. There go that distraction tactic right there. All you got to do is listen.
No, I'm giving them the facts, Luke. I'm giving them the facts.
Listen, the facts was
round by round. Let me give them the facts, Luke. No. It's the first round. Okay. It's the first round.
It's not the first. Jesus. Okay, let me finish this. Let me finish talking. Let me finish talking to Mike. Let me finish talking to Mike. Okay, Mike.
Okay. I'll put up numbers.
This man, and make sure when you do it, you count the inflated numbers for the fourth and fifth round, where guys would be technically third rounds this year. I asked you for the thing, but you didn't want to do that. You wanted the whole draft. But that's another story. Now, Mike, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Nonetheless, these guys are out of the first round. Still.
Mike, I know. Nonetheless, Mike, this man said to me, the higher you pick, the better chances you have of getting a good player. That was his whole argument. And so what I said was, if that is true, then all you have to simply do is go to the first overall picks, because who picks higher than first overall? Nobody, right? So if 85 first overall picks are taken in the entire draft, and according to him, the higher you pick, the better chance you have of getting a good player. If that is true, why is only 15 first overall out of 85 in the Hall of Fame?
So Luke, and this is why I asked you a question that you avoided. Can you give me any pick that produced more than 15?
And here we go. I don't have to give you no other pick because
you have to if you're telling me that
no,
they value
I don't.
more.
Listen. No, I don't, because I'm telling you why I don't have to.
I said, look at all right.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't have to. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen. You're so busy. You're so busy. You're so busy with what to do it
from the first round.
It's better to pick in an early round.
Yeah, it's fucking common. It's clear as day. I don't understand. And so this is his argument. Oh, out of 85 people drafted first overall, only 15 went to the Hall of Fame. Okay, Luke, the second pick overall, how many of those went to the Hall of Fame? What about the third? What about the fourth? Like, give me those numbers, and then we could talk.
Like first round.
That's
just like
if you believe that the higher you pick increases your chances. This is what you're saying. It increases your chances. If that is true, then I should be able to see that represented by first overall picks. I don't have to include anything other than the first.
God damn, look at this, man. What? How are you not? What? How does your I love you, Luke. I love you. But what the fuck? Look at this shit. Look at this.
God, boy, I tell you.
This is all the first round. Here's the second round. How long that list go? Kind of long. Third round. Nope. It's the fucking first round, Luke. And if you want to say only 15 went to the Hall of Fame, Luke, you gotta tell me how many went from the second pick overall. You gotta bring those numbers too. Because you can't just say only 15 went. All right. Well, for everywhere else, you know what I'm saying? That's probably the most out of any other pick. I'll put money. Fuck it. It's like you got to come up with more than that. Because Hall of Fame's a prestigious thing. It doesn't happen for everybody. But it happens more often for those that are in the first round. It's just clear as day.
I mean, just the talent pool is greater early, obviously, right?
For sure. Exactly.
It's like how many 5-star recruits are All-Americans versus how many 3-star recruits are All-American, you know?
Yeah, no, Did I unplug the camera?
No, you unplugged my... Did you?
Can you guys still hear me?
No, we hear you.
Yeah,
we hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, Luke, you tripping, bro.
Okay, I'm tripping. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, Luke.
Go ahead, bro. It's nothing that can be said, because the moment I start to unravel this idea that your chances increase by the higher pick, you start talking every time. You start talking every time.
I'm gonna tell you what you need to bring to the table to discredit it. Right? You need to find a pick later than one single pick, one slot. You know what I'm saying, like second overall pick that's produced more than 15. And then
I don't. You know why I don't? You know why I don't have to do that? Because according to you said the higher you pick, it increases your chances. And if 85 players were taken first overall since the draft started, how the fuck is only 15 in there?
I see what Luke's saying, but
he's fucking Luke. I don't even understand how. If you don't understand it by now, you'll never will.
Listen. I'm not even gonna try to prove it.
Luke. Yes. First one's higher than third, right? More Hall of Famers in the round. Yeah, exactly. That's it. The other thing too, Luke, if by your argument, if my pick produced more in the first overall pick, more Hall of Famers than any other pick, then I win the argument there. Dig deep, find me that number, and shit on me then. Because the argument you gave me now, the fact that it's even a stat, gives it to you there. It's not, Jesus, look, the numbers are on the screen right now, man.
Listen.
I don't understand.
Listen, there is you. I see how you want to do this, but every time I talk, you start talking. So I just say I'm gonna be quiet because you want to keep pointing out. Oh, it's this. If you were see, look, you're doing it now.
I'm doing it now. I'm absolutely doing it now. You want to know why?
You're doing it now.
Every time you talk, you say the same thing. I know what you're gonna say
because what I'm telling you is this. What I'm telling you is this. If you did it by rounds, if you're going to do it by totality of the round, then you have to go through and take out the inflation for rounds 4 and 5, where those picks who are in rounds 4 and 5 would technically be in rounds 3, and therefore you would have more in round 3 because you have people who was taken in round like 14 and fucking 12, and I'm like, where the hell is that at? So to bring it up to date, you would have to do it to where you would line it up to one even thing. Some of those people have been drafted in like round 28. Where the fuck did round 28 come from, bro? Like I'm just saying, look at that right there. There's like,
well, they're also counted differently too. But let's do this, Luke. I don't even know if I want to waste I'm not gonna waste my time doing this. I want you to do you like doing homework?
I'm not even gonna do it. I'm gonna let y'all think what y'all want to think. Just like you think we should take a quarterback, and you say it's facts, so it's got to be facts. I can't prove a point when every time I start to talk, you distract by just throwing out some type of sound effect. But that's the reality. The reality is okay.
These are the facts. No, you go.
You're right. You're right. You are 100% right.
I am right.
I said you're right. I said you're right, bro. I said you're right.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wrap it up on that then. But if you want to prove me wrong, Luke, do
right. You right, bro. You right. You got to move it on. You right. Go ahead. You right.
All right. It's just it's kind of logic. I love you, Luke.
You know it's all love over here. You know we don't take nothing personal. Sure. we don't do that personal stuff over here. This football, bro. We don't do that.
That's something to argue for 2 straight hours. That's what we do, baby. Oh, he said, "Can't hear me." Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you loud and clear.
All right, man. I'm gonna wrap this one up anyway, man. I got starving kids, angry wife, all that stuff. I appreciate everyone for tapping in, Luke. I appreciate you for tapping in too, man.
Salute, man.
I hope everybody has a good day. Everybody B-Dubs got discounts. That's the wifey telling me, so we better go do that and take quarterback at 7. Let's go. I'll see you, man.